Luckily for me, in and around my age group, it was like the golden age of black people in Tasmania. I swear to God.
You know what's crazy? Golden age, we haven't heard a single name.
No.
But bring back the skirts. I feel like no one's rocking skirts anymore. Long skirt, short skirt. I don't care. Skirt it.
I feel like
why are they all in pants?
Okay.
Why are all the women wearing the pants?
Can't co-sign this. Someone hopped the fence, saw a family dog. Dog hopped the fence. I kid you not. There's probably 15 of us. We're sprinting.
One of our friends says this the best. Everyone complains about the dating pool and everyone's shitting in the pool. My stepmom has always hated the idea of me having kids before her. For reference, I am 24, she's 30 and with my dad.
24?
6 years apart.
Yes.
Stepmom is 30. That is a wild boy.
That's a wild boy.
That is a wild boy.
That's a wild boy. We don't talk about men like... Welcome back to another episode of Half Smart. Half smart, half the brains, double the confidence. It's the Baghdad baby, Melbourne made Noor G. Thank you for joining us.
It's Chief Olaso G, but you can call me D2 Trappy from the 809. Come on.
I'm trying to figure out what that means.
Yeah, no, I was meant to say D2 Drippy, but that works.
It's cool.
Carlos in the building. That's it. Actually,
Yeah,
I was going to add one more. A person of the year.
Person of the year.
Hey, before we introduce our guests, we are joined by the king of all the Africans in Melbourne. Carlos has been elected, crowned, in fact. So congrats, Carlos. We're proud of you. Well done.
Shaka Zulu himself.
Shaka Zulu main. More importantly, we are joined by one of my favorite content creators in, I would say Melbourne, but Australia, because he's not from here. We don't have to get into that, but he's not from here. But he's made Melbourne home. Seen him around, seen him online on everyone's screen.
Seen him on YouTube ads.
He's doing his thing. Godsway, thank you for joining us, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Drip Dad as well.
Come.
Hey, man. Drip towel. Look at the people next to us,
no,
man.
so you didn't need to do that.
Look at the people next to us, man. They
I
cold.
told you, it's never like this though. It's you. I heard you all coming there like, let me put on my. I've never seen these shoes before.
Let's all slow down.
Hey, look
The
at it.
shocks? Come on now. They're hard, though.
That's you, bro.
Tell me what.
Let's not pay. No, because now it looks like, we got a guy on, he talks fashion most times, so everyone tried to dress it.
No, so I'm not even going to lie. I did.
You admitted it.
You're not coming in my house and upstaging me.
Okay.
You know.
So tell me you were H&M this afternoon.
Brother, look at his kicks
Now,
too.
relax.
I've never seen
Not a
this.
single
never
crease,
seen
by
the
the way.
crease.
Not a single crease.
That jacket.
Chill. Me and Air Forces, man, that's my favorite pair of shoes of all time, right? This pair is hard to match sometimes. Because I normally like just the, cocaine whites.
Come on.
But I had the black pants. I had a different jacket on. But I have this thing now. I realized I have free will a little while ago. Yeah. I realized every time there's a new event, I don't want to wear the same clothes. I also don't want to buy new clothes. So for a Mari Gala launch party, I went and got a nice jacket.
Don't tell me you returned.
And then I returned it the next day.
Nasty work.
And this is what you got with
One
the
second.
Hey, that was nice jacket though. That brown one.
Yeah, but it was 150.
Woo!
Okay? And I just needed something last minute. I was like, look, there's no time. I need to get something now. I might have got that on the day of the launch party.
On the way there.
Yeah, no, genuinely. And so I go to return it like a week later, and she goes, we don't do cash returns, we do store credit. And I was like, this is a travesty. So I want my 150 back. What do you mean? Yeah. And she's like trying to justify it. And I'm like, I don't hold my tongue anymore, bro. I said, I'm going to be so honest with you. I'm not buying what you're telling me, but I know it's not your decision.
Yeah.
So I'll just take the store credit. She gives me the store credit. I was like, man, I just got 150 sitting there. Anyway, I'm driving back today, and I was like, I don't like the way this jacket looks. So let me go get some free clothes.
Nah.
Bro,
So I was, you know what?
You know what? He's in a loop now. He's going to
up.
keep returning.
Absolutely.
He's like, after this
You're gonna
episode,
see-
I need some fresh.
That's what's happening, bro. They had multiple colors of this.
He's getting a green one next week,
That's
bro.
it.
Hey.
That's it.
You know, that's a proper.
Yeah.
That's actually. I respect that,
Yeah, because if I don't want something,
Why am I keeping it
bro. Especially,
I like how it look. I want it on me, but I don't want it.
on me all the time?
Yeah, I was saying in me.
especially like those that's like a statement piece. You're like, this jacket is loud, it's nice. I can't wear this twice.
can't wear it all the
I
time.
Just
can't.
need a little rental, man. Little
That's
rental.
it. Yeah. Oh, girls are on this rental wave, and men, we don't do this.
Is it not
dress
deep?
hire?
Yeah, all these like dress
dress
hire.
hire,
dress
yeah,
hire,
bro.
Everything. Oh, I only spent $100 on to hire this one, and I'm like,
Kind of.
If
that's
it's
kind of
like,
lit.
If it's $100 and original price is like $5, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Genuine.
But sometimes I've seen some really like bad ones. It's like higher. It's like $400.
You could have left that one in the.
Yeah,
could have left that one in the warehouse.
Or you could just bought it. You know,
At that point, at that rate, yeah.
So what's your excuse for not stunting on us?
Yeah, well, let me show you
What's
these
your-
Jones here. Yeah.
Nah.
Shout out to Nike.
First of all,
shout out to Nike.
Hashtag Nike.
So
Hashtag
gross.
sponsor.
Shout out Nike for these kicks. You feel me? Because we didn't buy these. Yeah. But
oh yeah, that's rhythm.
it's just the yellow, bro. I just can't.
The
pair this.
bumblebees.
Yeah, I can't pair these with anything but the unsolved tracksuit that I have, right? And I didn't want to rock the unsolved tracksuit and then slap an unsolved shirt as well. So this looked like a sponsor that. And then now I'm just walking around looking like a freaking Teletubby, right?
I love Unsold, but those are the t-shirts I can't do.
Yeah, bro, so yeah, this is me, man.
You look good, man.
Yeah, well,
But this guy over here always drip tap, bro.
well, who's the most drippy right now on the set out of us two?
Come on. This guy's on the Canadian tuxedo, bro.
No, out of us three, you're
you
cool.
three?
Yeah, we let you be the
I mean,
judge.
it's one of them ones. He's on the rental game.
Yeah,
Like
fair.
he's inventing his own
it's a
swag
different
with the
gravy.
rental. So it's like,
Hey.
Different swag.
Chill with the glaze.
you know what I mean?
I'm
Double glaze,
tuned with
double
my
glaze.
feminine side.
Nor is glowing, bruh.
I just shaved my head.
I mean, maybe it's that.
So let's turn the light down, man. How you feeling though, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. Good to be on the pod.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here with the people, chatting, talking about everything, man.
We were saying it's crazy that you just haven't been on pods that often at all. But yeah, you're on our screens quite regularly. Especially in the past, like I'd say year. I've seen that
Quite a bit,
pick up.
yeah.
Bro. Yeah. So I'm like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Look, like my content, as some people may already know, I'm not originally from Melbourne. I moved to Melbourne from Tasmania. Can't even say it.
It's all right.
Tasmania. Yeah, I'll just let that one out now. In 2024? And as soon as I moved up here, I felt the energy. You know what I mean? I felt like I had to go out there and do something. So I just started creating content, man. And it just sort of picked up really fast. I reached out to a whole bunch of brands, wanted to tell their stories and figure out, okay, how can I slot myself in this Melbourne space and get into this creative space? Because obviously no one knows who I am prior. Let me try and make myself important and in and around the space. And we're here now on the Half Smart Pod, man. Where else would you rather be?
So you came and you took the space.
Okay.
You took the space from the Melbourne creators.
Was that the purpose?
I just
of-
looked.
No,
he
no,
did
no,
well.
no,
He did
no.
well at what. Yeah, no, he did very, very well at the job.
Yeah.
He came
nah,
and took the real
bro,
estate.
within 1 year.
How long have you been in Melbourne now?
Did you hear?
Three-
2024.
2024,
Yeah,
yeah.
that 2025 you went through the roof. Man.
That's a great year, bro.
Yeah, it's a
Got
great
nominated
year,
for
man.
Amari and everything, man. How?
It's a great freaking night. That's good,
Yeah,
man. That's a
man.
proper grinder.
Honestly, like 2025 was probably the craziest year of my life.
Yeah,
Like,
well.
it's just one of them ones where it felt like everything I touched just went.
The Midas
Started
touch,
going
yeah.
crazy.
That's lit,
It
bro.
was like
You know
just
what I mean?
back to back for you.
Yeah, but it came from months and months and months, like days on weeks on months of getting content out there, talking about something and making sure I'm posting every day. And by doing that, it kind of led to a point where I did reach like a flow state, I guess, in terms
Yeah.
of content, but that wouldn't have happened if I wasn't working every day. So
Facts.
like saying that I came in, dominated the space, that's not really how I interpret it. I just like started filling in a market that wasn't really
Sure,
there and doing the brand storytelling side of things and going in deeper about why things matter. And I feel educating people and things like that is fulfilling to me because I essentially get paid to learn and then to educate. So
That's a nice
That's
way to
dope.
put it.
Yeah.
That's a very nice
That's
way
very
to put
dope.
it.
So prior to coming to Melbourne, you weren't doing content, right?
when I was in Tassie in my room, there's like a few videos on my page if you scroll all the way to the bottom of me, like in my room back in Tasmania. And I made like a few videos, but it was one of those things where the Tasmania space is not really receptive to content creation. Content creation isn't a real thing there. So already as a black kid, you stand out. If you're a black kid creating content, it's like you're just giving so many avenues for people to say something
Get something,
unwarranted. You know what I mean? And so I just, as soon as I finished year 12, I was like, man, let me just start doing it because I'm not in school anymore. I got a bunch of time on my hands before I moved to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Let me start creating. So I just made a few videos there. And then when I made the move, I finally got like my first brand deal, working with brands and stuff. And from there, it just
going.
rolled on,
Yeah.
which was dope.
That thing about the storytelling piece, especially with brands, is actually very interesting because that's something I've started to pay attention to a lot more. Like when a brand actually wants to bring you along a journey, like because it's very easy to just go to something because literally shop a product, and especially if you become known just because maybe everyone goes to it, whether it be sheep mentality or you are the best product, like what's the word, best quality product out in the market, that everyone goes there. But then when you start to attach that story to it as well too, and the fact that I think what I like that you do is you start bringing in things that is like, okay, this relates to back in the NBA draft and this, and then this is the Japanese culture. I'm like, this is freaking crazy. That this is what this brand is tied into. This one thing that they're doing, like it's mad. That's marketing, bro.
Even the educational piece is pretty nice. I think it was a while ago I was watching you talk about some boots, and then you just related that back to this started from here, and I was like, this is actually engaging to what you're learning. Whereas we used to look at it as like, this is just boots.
Yeah.
Right? But attaching that story, it's a different element to content that doesn't really exist here.
100%. And that's kind of where I saw myself. Like when I finished school, I was like, okay, what am I actually good at? I can write a speech and I can do public speaking. So let me just try speaking in front of my camera. Like I got like a 70, like my setup when I first started, I had my school laptop plugged into a $20 Kmart mic, and I would record on my phone, and then I'd have to sync the audios, like match it up, like it was not connected to my phone at all, sync it up, and then get the video out there. So it was proper hustle, and from then on, I kind of just applied that to everything I did. Like, okay, if I'm going to talk about this topic, a brand in particular, okay, what's the story?
For sure, yeah.
Like if we're talking about Nike's history, and if I'm going to start talking about Nike products, all right, let me put a video out on Nike's history so my audience gets educated on that. Then I might talk about a specific moment here. And now, like them saying, oh, we're the best, we're winners, you can understand why they do that wording and why they sign the Ronaldos of the world. Because from the beginning of the brand, that was their whole shtick.
On that Nike one, just a random one, I saw this graphic. I think it was fake, obviously, but they had pretty much almost everyone that's in their roster. Like you have LeBron, you have Kim, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Vinny, everyone, Alcaraz, and I was just like, it was like a bleacher shot, like a nice carousel.
I saw that.
You see it, yeah. I was like, this is a freaking stacked company, bro. Like this is crazy, especially when you see that they did that pivot into like not just the basketball. Now it's football, and then now it's also like your tennis. Then it's lifestyle.
Bro. It started with
Travis Scott was even there.
When they did the Kevin Hart shoe. I don't know if you guys remember this when they gave Kevin Hart that whole contract years ago, and like it was and he was the first non-athlete to get a Nike contract.
Yeah, it was. I feel like he made a massive thing about that as well. No,
it's huge.
Yeah,
massive.
It's just, I need to do some research on that, man.
Yeah, slap it in the next vid, bro. Come on, man, we get some royalties for that.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give you a little tag.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, do you think coming up in like Tassie and whatnot kind of made you like less concerned or like more comfortable being a lone wolf in content space? Because especially the type of content you do, it's like you really could, at least the direct to camera videos, you could just do that all by yourself forever. Like, do you feel like it made you go, I'm comfortable entering the space and still being by myself in a new city kind of thing?
Yeah. For me, it's one of those things where you go from being like a big fish in a small pond to being a small fish in a huge pond, going from Tasmania to Melbourne. So having a bunch of friends and everyone knowing you is the place where I come from. But I kind of wanted a refresh and a restart. So me moving to Melbourne acted as that for me. And I felt that was like the time for me to turn the chapter and, okay, let's start this content creation journey. And so I felt comfortable like pursuing like this alone because like, what else are you going to do? No one's coming to save you, really. You got to go put in the work for it. So it's one of them ones where, like, I kind of just did it. Like, I didn't have any thoughts. Like, I can now look back on what I did to get to where I am now and be like, okay, I did that. But it wasn't really any plan. It was just what was in my mind. And so being able to see my work, like, being put up and doing conversations for like Nike and being like, oh, this is in your content style, so great. You do this, and this. And I'm like, I do that, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, it just came naturally to me. And so it becoming my job essentially is like perfect.
Yeah.
I can't stress.
Hey
that
man,
enough.
you've done really well. I was in a meeting the other day, and then these people said we really love Godsway. They're like, he's our favorite person to work with, and blah blah blah. You've done well here.
Let's go.
Meeting with his
Very
family. He's just like, I like Godsway.
Like your sister said that.
Crazy, bro.
No, but honestly, that's awesome. I mean, we went to London last year, and we met up with one of our friends there as well. And Noor and I were just chatting. We're like, it's so good. We're like, when you're young, just send it, man.
Yes.
Like, you know, when we made that trip last year, but it's like we should have made this trip like 6 years ago,
Yeah.
right? And then now you get to a point where it's very hard to just send it,
Yeah.
right? But for you, like just being able to just go and just come to a new scene and just do it. Like, did you think of like, is there like a plan B, or how does people back home even feel about the decision that you made?
The plan A was always the content, but the plan B was university. I didn't know what kind of job I was going to get out of it, but I was like, by the end of 3 years,
No, something
there's
will come, right?
Like, I'll have something that I've got
something.
going on. You know
But
what
the thing
I mean?
is, it's nice that you have that
Yeah.
to be able to do that as well. Like, you know, you're like, you know, I got 2-3 years to see if something can happen. Worst case scenario is I go to university and I do something and I go through the path of employment or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas again, when you get up in age, it's very hard to do that. Funny enough, I was on TikTok. And I was watching this video. This guy was saying, you know, when you kind of get to that 28, 29, you are at a stage where you can't say, I am planning to do this, right? So example, if you go over to your partner's home, having dinner with her dad, you can't say, I'm planning to be a lawyer. It's like, you should kind of already be that.
Yeah. At that point.
At that point, right? So
Not
it's
allowed
like,
to dream anymore.
yeah. No, the thing is, honestly, I was like, damn, like that's actually kind of like, I mean, it's a whole different conversation of its own. But being like late 20s, you can't. I'm not. Look, I don't want to say this for everybody, but for me personally, I was like, I agree with that. I can't be in a position where I go, I plan to do this. It's like you should kind of already be doing. Obviously, like if you got this ultimate dream, you might not be there yet, of course, but you should kind of be deep into that rather than still be far from that as well. But also when you're young, you still got that time, you got that buffer to be able to be able to do that as well. So it was quite interesting.
And that's what my main thing was. It's like I'm 18, 19, 20. Like if I was ever going to take a risk and
That's the time.
do something, it's the time. And so when I did it, I was like, yeah. And especially as a kid coming from Tasmania, not knowing a single soul in Melbourne, like having that blind belief of going out there to do it is one thing. But it's also because I saw social media as the ultimate equalizer. Like no matter where you're at, no matter who you are, if you can put a good video together and you can have a good month, get traction,
You've got the world, bro.
you got the world. Like the
gotta
whole
go
world
like this.
can listen to what you have to say. So that's the way I looked at it. So you can just getting reps up.
Done, yeah.
Keep shooting shots. One of them will go in one day. And when they did, I made sure that I had enough reps. You know what I mean? And then it went well. So
Can go two ways here. The content side, but then also Tassie, just because Tassie's the end of the joke for every Australian.
Yeah.
Even the South Australians will joke about Tassie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like we give it to them. But it's like, what do you do in Tassie, bro? Like, what was that? Like,
Were you playing sports?
yeah, bro. Guess
sport?
what sport I was playing?
has to be AFL.
Oh, it's gonna be some.
AFL.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's
Oh, was
definitely
it?
AFL.
Actually?
AFL and basketball. Yeah.
Right, bro, I know that for sure.
But yeah,
Home our bush rangers.
bro, you don't understand.
Launceston
Like,
Tigers.
okay.
Larrikins.
I had a rude awakening. Like some of the first black guys I ever spoke to here, I was like watching the Hawthorn game on my
Yeah.
phone. They're like, what are you watching? I'm like, oh, I'm watching the AFL. He's like, you watching the AFL? I was like, whoa, we're in Melbourne. Like, what are you talking about? And they're like, nah, what the hell? You weird as hell. Da, 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 da. I'm like, bro,
And
I'm
then
in
they
the
all
wrong-
turn around and watch their anime.
Exactly.
whoa.
Hey, I'm with him.
Yeah.
I'm with him.
I feel attacked.
That's mad. Were you playing AFL back there?
Yeah, playing AFL, South Launceston Bulldogs.
Close enough.
Shout out.
Close enough.
It's funny. Like Tassie is like a melting pot of like different cultures a little bit. Like when I went to school with pseudos. I was there with like, bro, straight up pseudos.
I don't know why I was mad
Ethiopians.
I didn't even know students were in Tasmania, bro.
That's
You
what I'm
guys are
saying.
everywhere.
The main population of like the black people that make up Tasmania are pseudos.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy. But like, yeah, man. So all my homies are pseudos, but I'm West African. So like
Yeah.
don't speak Arabic, anything like that. So I'm like disconnected from their culture a little bit.
Yeah.
But like,
then that's still who you kind of
what I
can
mean?
feel close enough to, right?
Exactly. It's like, but they're still black. They still have the same experiences as me. And so luckily for me, like in and around my age group, it was like the golden age of black people in Tasmania. I swear to God. I swear
You know what's crazy? Golden age, and we haven't heard a single name. Other than
No.
Because
Nah, he's coming. He's
copper
coming.
age, bro.
It's cardboard, bro.
Because my age group, I had, okay, this is going to sound crazy to you. I had 10 black people my age, bro.
Yeah. This is rough.
No. Because what's crazy is my little brother, he's obviously still in Tassie.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Free him.
have a black person
that's
within his age for like 4 years.
That's rough.
So it's like, imagine
That's
that.
crazy. What?
Tough. So for Tasmanian standards, it's like, yo,
That was prime
we were
time.
prime time. So I didn't
They couldn't
grow
wait
up.
to get rid of you.
Straight up.
Oh, prime time is
You know what I
crazy.
mean? And so I grew up around that. So I didn't really miss anything.
Interesting,
Like, but I just lived in two different worlds. You know what I mean? When you go home and when you're chilling with friends, you're having the average like black kid experience in Australia. And then when you go to school, you're like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I mean? You're so different to everyone else. You know what I mean? And you stick out like a sore thumb. Like everyone would be like, oh yeah, I know you, da-da-da-da. My mom, da-da-da. Because, bro, you're the only black kid going to the
Weird
school.
connection
So
points
it's
that they
like
make,
someone's
yeah.
auntie's grandma knows you because their grandson played sport with you.
Yeah,
You're like, man, how do you know me? I've never met you in my life. So Tasmania is weird in that regard, and like, but it's beautiful at the same time. I wouldn't choose to grow up there. Like I wouldn't have a kid there.
Because I was gonna ask you, I was gonna say, like, obviously you moved out, right? But was there ever a point where you're like, I actually have to get out of here? Because there's a difference between saying you want to read like something to refresh and do a restart versus like growing up and being like, this is actually caging me in or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, when I was 18, I was like, bro, because my whole life, so like the funny thing with Tassie is, in 2005. Like 150 West Africans got shipped to Tasmania, and then from Tasmania,
Wait, hold on. Whoa, no, you're right.
you know, yeah.
You are so
John
right.
Howard,
Can I- real
John
quick,
Howard. Go on now.
What's your background?
I am Sierra Leonean, but I was born in Ghana because my family had left Sierra Leone because of the civil war happening, and so they moved to Ghana, and then from Ghana they were in a refugee camp, and then got shipped to Tasmania.
Got you.
From Tasmania, probably 30% of the 150 stayed, and the rest dispersed across Australia, wherever else. And so I had a cousin who was basically my older brother. His family moved to Sydney. So in the summertime, like as soon as I finished school in like December, I would be in Sydney
That's lit.
the whole time. And it was so lit. It was so lit because you got
city.
big city.
Yeah.
You get an Opal card. You can just go anywhere. You know what I mean? But Tassie, we don't even have a train system. Like, we
Not
don't have
today,
trams. Huh?
Not like.
We don't have a train system
At all?
at all. No, I'm
Is it
dead.
horseback or?
We have, bro, public transport doesn't really exist. Like, you can catch the bus.
Yeah.
But, like, who's catching the bus?
Like,
The only time I've ever caught a bus was when I was taking, like, the school bus. Back and forth.
so what do you guys, wait, so you guys just drive around or like?
Drive, bro. If you don't have a ride, you're walking, bro.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah. You don't understand getting your license, because we could get our license at 17. When
Yeah.
you got your license at 17, the whole world.
No, but then
opened
you've
up.
got nowhere to drive to. Like, there's nothing
Generally,
happening.
you can go to
got
one
Hobart.
side of like Launceston. You can go from one side of Launceston to the other. 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, think about it. That was a 4-hour walk. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Straight up.
Now they
4 hour
20 minutes, let's go.
20 minutes. I could go anywhere. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like, you feel like you're using up your fuel because it's like, if anything takes longer than 20 minutes,
It's
like,
rough.
nah, that's rough.
That's
bro.
hilarious, right?
I moved to Melbourne, and the average time it takes to get anywhere.
Oh,
We apologize.
Yeah, we're
It's 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like, that's crazy.
So gross.
That's mad.
I'm used to it now, but it's like, bro, Tassie is like,
It's a
okay,
big change.
okay, I'm going to my mate's house. All right, it'll take me 7 minutes. Cool. 7 minutes, boom, you go.
There must be a nice community aspect with that being like, I guess, the settings
close,
that you have.
yeah.
Yeah, with that, if that's proximity, like it takes friendships because of proximity to another level. It's like there's actually nowhere else to
Yeah.
go that you lose connection anyway, unless you move out.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of mad.
Straight up. And so there were so many people that I was friends with because of proximity, but I'm happy that I was friends with them because they exposed me to so many different things.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't meet my homies when I was in grade 5 and they were like, yo, play AFL. You don't need to play soccer, play AFL. AFL is better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have learned and gotten influence from all these different things and played the sport. Obviously, I love playing it. I love watching it. So, you know what I mean?
Sick.
Like, I'm happy for things like that. I probably wouldn't have got that if I was in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I can assure you, definitely not. Unless you're in
Yeah.
Shepparton or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. It's probably
Well,
not.
Shepparton was producing all the footballers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not happening in
Yeah,
like it's
Metro
soccer
Melbourne.
football.
Yeah, or
depends
I'm
when.
even talking AFL too. Yeah,
It depends when.
when in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's a different story.
Yeah, now it's a different story because I grew up playing AFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it felt like every pseudo was playing AFL.
Wait, you don't reckon
'cause
now's
what?
the perfect time?
I don't know
of
what this
Africans
brother's
playing
on about.
AFL?
Now
Nah,
it's
to be
because
fair,
like
it
the
felt
Mac
like a lot
Andrews,
more was
Jack
playing
Hill.
back then. Yeah, I feel like now
I didn't
it's
grow up here, so, yeah.
yeah, it's very hard. I feel like now when you're getting into it, it's because you want to make it professionally into the
Whereas then it
AFL.
was like a kick
Whereas
about.
before, everyone was playing, but with no intention of making it. It's just maybe like similar for you. Just everyone is playing. I want to play too, and you're just playing with your homies.
Yeah.
And then after you stop playing, you just stop playing. That's it. But now I don't see people doing that just for especially
fun,
for vibes, especially for AFL. Maybe for football, yeah, 100%. But for AFL, it's if you're doing it, you actually want to go
Right now, yeah.
Interesting. How do you feel about is Tasmania getting their AFL team or what's the goal?
They're getting the team.
It's
That's
it
got
was-
that Millie Billy Stadium that's getting built, right?
The stadium is like
200 million or
They
something?
said it was gonna be like 500 when it first came. Then like 2 years passed. They're like, yeah, it's gonna cost 900 mil. I was like, Tasmania 900 mil? I don't even think we like.
The GDP ain't that.
GDP ain't even 900 mil. So it's like, bro, what? But they're getting grants, investments, all
Yeah.
types of stuff, and it's because they wanted to put a roof on it. But some people are like,
That's when the thing gets
Yeah.
that's what blew the budget.
exactly the budget and building a
that'd
stadium
be
because we have two stadiums that AFL teams play at. But like they need their home base, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And so if they can build a whole new area where it can put in jobs and stuff like I sound like a politician right now.
Yeah.
But like
No, we'll vote for you.
I'm on both sides. Wait, does Tassie have a team?
they don't have an AFL
But
team
they're
right
gonna
now,
introduce
but
one.
they're going to introduce one. They have a VFL,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is like second division
Yeah,
essentially. But the AFL team's coming in like 2028, 2029.
How many teams on the AFL? 12?
Nah, it's definitely
18
not.
now.
Yeah.
18 now,
I
but
don't know that number, bro. So weird.
this guy knows something we don't know.
He used to
There's
play back
18
then.
now. There's going to be 19, and they're probably going to put in a 20th,
20th, yeah.
after Tassie come in.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Interesting.
Australia's sport, bro. They will never.
Nah, we
get
love
that
that, bro.
thing done, man. Whatever. How much? Have it. Double
Yes,
it.
take it.
Double, triple it. Take it, bro. They
Give me 14 of those, bro.
Yeah.
Bottle of sauce. Random one. Most fond memory on your trips to Sydney, the big city during the
Most
summer.
fond memory. Ooh, probably. Man, I'm not even gonna lie. There's two ways I can talk. I don't even know if I can talk about
rough.
some of the other ones. I'd probably say the times where we would go to like play football somewhere. We'd go just set up goals at some random park. We'd go play, and then afterwards, the guys I was with, not me, but the guys I was with, would look around on people's like doorsteps because in Sydney, a lot of people keep their shoes on the porch, right? So we're walking home to the train station, wherever it may be,
Looking for some of these.
looking for some Nike Shocks, man. People were just like walking, and then you just hear, go, go, go. I'm like, what? Bro, I kid you not. Someone hopped the fence,
Yeah, fair.
saw a family dog. Dog hopped the fence. I kid you not. There's probably 15 of us. We're sprinting.
You're
I've never
doing
ran
palm
like
to
that.
ear runs, bro. Like,
Properly
proper.
sprinting. I'm like, man, that's hilarious. Like times like that is hilarious because it's like, what were we doing? We were
Yeah.
like 13, 14.
The time.
You know what I mean? It's a time.
That is the time for those activities.
time.
You know what I mean? It's like unemployed. You know what I mean?
As
Don't have
heck.
no consequence as hell.
Unemployed and you're not meant to be. That's what the beauty is. Yeah.
And so probably stuff like that, and just the freedom that I got because in Tasmania, like even if you had the freedom to go outside and do whatever you want, what are you actually gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where are you gonna go? Like the Melbourne city, like I made a video and like the tallest building we have is Maya. Guess how many levels the Maya
That's a
is?
3-story mile.
Bro, if it's 3,
Three-story.
I've got a
3-story. That's the tallest building that we have in the Launceston CBD.
Yeah, it's really interesting because like
3-story, bro.
Yeah.
when you're in Tassie, it's like I don't know, like you have this weird thing where you pity them and you pity yourself when you visit from because when I visited from Melbourne, I was like I pity the people because I'm like, damn, it looks so boring. And then on the other hand, I'm like, I require so much stimulus to be entertained by anything in life.
Facts.
And I'm like, a little part of me is like, it must be nice to, because even like, I think one night we were going for dinner, we get out of the hotel, hop in the car, put it in the GPS, and it's like 4 minutes.
Well, that takes away the conversation.
I was like,
you know, you wanted to romance the whole night.
Pathetic.
Whole night was 30 minutes, bro.
Oh, it's so gross, man. And then you're like, at the same time, it's like, how depressing every time I get in the car in Melbourne, it's just 44 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
you just sat there like...
And you plan around that too. Which part am I listening to? Which album am I going to spin?
up.
Like,
Literally.
you line it up
Up.
like that.
Literally.
I don't know if I like that 4 minutes, bro.
Yeah, that was silly.
It sounds nice, but
Yeah, it's also when any cities where it's like everything closes at 6:30,
Punch up.
piss me off.
Yeah.
You just
That
you're
was me in
annoying.
Adelaide,
Like
bro. That's why people are scratching sticks on the ground, bro. There's nothing else to do.
Oh, man.
It's a true story, bro.
might discover fire.
Man.
Yeah, isn't that? I mean, look, at the end of the day, and I think that's why we say Melbourne's almost like a perfect, or Victoria is a perfect mix, because you can get those quieter areas if you want to go to Delsford. Then if you want to be a little bit more chill, Bendigo, you know what I mean? Bendigo's popping now though as well too, which is
it's gonna be loud. There, yeah.
But like when do we even go to Tassie, bro? That must have been like maybe like 15 years ago or something like that. And I remember being that young and going,
Got out there
"Bruv,
playing everything was in black and white.
Bro, the whole memory is black and white, bro, with static too. I think I saw the tumbleweed thing, bro, in the wilderness. Bro, but I just remember at that age being like, bro, God forbid I ever have to come back again. It was a cool, chill, like family trip. But I don't remember seeing anyone that was not white or off-white. Like, that was all. And then, bro, it was just older people, man. I was just like, this is an interesting place, bro.
Yeah, so interesting.
Yeah.
Because like, and the people there, they don't really know any different. You know what I mean? Like people might come to Melbourne for a concert or something like that, but they're not interested in it because they don't know anyone here. The main thing with Tasmania is that the connections that you build with people and the friend group that you have once you leave year 12 is like, if all your homies that you've ever had in life, damn near, are all staying in the same place, yeah, that's lit. You know what I mean? Imagine going to the same uni as all your homeboys that you met in primary school.
True.
And
Like,
so
that's memories
that's
on
facts.
memories.
yeah, you know what I mean? And so if you don't really care to move to Melbourne, because that's a whole nother thing, like making new friends. Like if you've, because Tassie's so small, like how many times are you really going to meet new people unless you go down south and see someone in Hobart or see someone in Launceston? But by the time you all have phones, everybody knows each other anyway. So you don't meet any new people. So that's a whole new skill that you have to learn. Meeting people, finding friends, navigating a whole different place. It makes it daunting for some Tasmanians to want to leave.
Yeah.
So it's like they get institutionalized to stay.
That's so mad, bro. It's
crazy.
that island, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's something going on. It's like Shutter Island, bro.
Who's the most famous Tasmanian?
Ricky Ponting? You know Ricky
Word,
Ponting?
come on.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Tasmanian.
Look it up. You got a joke for you.
Never mind. I'm not saying the joke.
It's no way, yeah. New show.
Bro, I was thinking you can't beef with your friends then.
Man, that's the thing. Like, anytime there's beef, it's like
You might lose 50% of your friendship.
You-
group.
Straight
No,
up.
but that's
No,
what I'm
straight
saying.
up.
You,
Straight
you
up.
actually gonna lose half of them, and then that's it.
straight up.
We're here in Melbourne. You can beef with someone or not beef with someone.
Let me
but
go reinvent myself in the West.
Like, see you.
for real. Like,
Bro.
you can, yeah.
Tasmania, it's one of them things where it's like everyone will know about it anyway. So if you have a problem with a homie, it's gonna get spread to the next person, and then next thing you know, fight.
Oh, fight.
And then imagine, like, because Tasmania, when I was 18, they only had 2 clubs. There was only 2 clubs to go to, and one of them was for old people, and the other one they played like Travis Scott.
Is this that
Sicko
one
mode.
in Hobart on like the corner?
I'm talking about Launceston.
Launceston?
Yeah.
Hobart was actually
Hobart might
alright.
be a little bit more popular.
Hobart-
Was
a
this
little
Dingo's man running it? Was it a
Oh, wait,
Nigerian
hold on.
guy running the club?
I don't think so, but
That
I want to
might have
hear
been
the story
Hobart or
about a
something, but he
Nigerian
did say
guy
he went
running
down
it.
there to run the
Yeah,
club. True that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Got some
But-
people trying to capitalize off Hobart, bro, from Melbourne.
Shit.
Get me?
I mean, yeah, Hobart is like out of everywhere in Tasmania, they probably have like the club scene. They have like a strip, like they have their equivalent of like a Chapel Street, but it's probably 8 buildings long.
Yeah, fair, man.
You know what I mean? So it's like you wouldn't call it really a street. It's more so like a
have that, man.
You know what I mean?
Section.
It's a lane.
And so like if you have beef with someone in Tasmania and like you're 18 and above, you're gonna see them on a night out. You know what I mean? And at that point, it's like long day. You got to settle it there.
That's fair.
And then what? You get banned from the one club in the entire.
And now you got to go trap at the whole one instead. Bro. That's crazy.
Long day.
That's interesting, man. I think it's cool. It's you obviously came here at a point where you've done a lot more of like I guess the formative years. Like you didn't have to kind of exist in the two, as in between Melbourne and Tassie during like a 12 to 18. Like you kind of found yourself and are now developing yourself a lot more now in Melbourne. Like you kind of have the grounds for that, right? But it's very interesting how like we're not that far away and you can have like such different experiences in these two places, man. In the same country as well, too. Obviously, that island that separation.
It's not even. It's population does
facts.
That. Just population, bro. Like look at the diversity of people that we have here.
Yeah.
And then because of that, opportunities now, more businesses, more that, and then that's
100%. I mean, we can now chat about like the Melbourne scene, and I'm curious to get your perspective of it as well. Because the last couple of years, we've been speaking to people who are obviously involved in it, and they don't see enough opportunities here in Melbourne to a point where they feel they have to go somewhere else for opportunities as well. But I'd be interested to hear what your thoughts on the scene is at the moment.
Or even before at the moment, coming here, like, what is that culture shock almost? Or like, what are your takeaways there?
The culture shock is seeing other people being like, yo, Melbourne's so ass. I can't wait to leave. Like, when I moved to Melbourne, I saw so many videos like that. I was like, what? You guys want to leave? Like, where am I coming? I just got here. Like, what place am I going to?
People are going to London. People go.
I'm going to start punching up everyone that says Melbourne sucks.
All right, you can run that.
I don't know where this came from. Everyone's constantly on this whole Melbourne sucks. I want to get out. Particularly the woman constantly complaining about Melbourne.
Wait, but first of all, like, do you know what they're talking about? Because you're talking about men. Maybe it makes sense.
Dog, please.
But if they're talking about, like, I don't know, the creative scene, the music scene, maybe it's a different story too. Because the thing is, I don't know. Like, I think it's
Those
combination.
about to come and defend Melbourne men, bro.
I'm going to defend this whole city. We have the best men, the best women, the best food, the best nightlife, the best
You know what?
drinks.
You're right.
We have the best everything. And your daft personalities aren't going to make it in the UK either. So, like, people don't look intrinsically very much. You're in the best city. Look in the mirror.
So why do you think they want to leave Melbourne?
Hey, out of everyone you know that left this city, male or female, and because a lot of the time, it's career/relationship reasonings, right?
Probably two of the bigger
things in your life.
100%.
How many of them have killed it in the UK? I know 2 people, one engaged, one in a relationship, everyone else still single. As single as they were when they were in Melbourne. And it's been 3 years.
Was it the purpose for moving? Like,
Their career is not better than what they had in Melbourne. It's equivalent. It's equivalent. I'm not saying they're doing worse. I'm saying it.
All that for that?
no,
for that.
Yeah, like as in all that you said was not present in Melbourne
Doesn't look like
has not been present anywhere else.
No, the things I feel like it's present. They just haven't been able to get it. Exactly.
Whereas people are saying Melbourne is just not here.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Right. So, for example, I don't know if this is true or not, but let's run with the men.
Okay.
Right. Let's
talk about the Melbourne men.
No, because you're talking about the men, and they also speak about the career as well, right? So let's just say that they're saying like, there's no good men here. Okay, they're gonna go to a place where there is good men. They could still be single, but it doesn't change the fact that
there's actually good men.
There's actually good men. Right?
I think there's wonderful people everywhere. When we were in the UK, there were so many lovely girls at the events that we went to.
I didn't see them.
You didn't. But like, and like, that's not what I was looking for. But it's like, I was like, oh shoot, like I can see how like, you know, people be like, oh, the girls here are so nice, whatnot. But it's like, bro, there's so many lovely girls in Melbourne.
Facts.
There's also so much more trash there.
By economies of scale.
Just by economies of scale.
That's
All I'm
what he's
saying is
saying.
like whatever you complain about here times 10 there, if that's the population difference or scale.
It's all population.
Yeah, so you're gonna see
100%.
more good, whatever. But it's like if you're hanging around trash here, you're gonna go there and
Probably.
bro. One of our friends says this the best. Is that everyone complains about the dating pool and everyone's shitting in the pool.
You've got the chlorine. Clean it up.
Clean it, drain the pool.
But is there anything that makes sense for you to leave Melbourne for?
I would say having a career opportunity, like something
That's
you go. If I leave, there's something lined up which I can quantify already is better. Makes sense.
I would say if someone wants to go like heavy in tech, right? Especially in like on the startup side of things, or
Off to San Fran you go.
Yeah, straight Silicon Valley. You know what I mean? Like that's the vibes that you can see. Like Melbourne might not be the ground for you, but I think there's very specific type of things that's the case. But Melbourne's, I mean, you saw that, you're like, yo, that's blue skies.
Exactly, bro. I saw that. I was like, man, take me over there, man.
People see clouds, bro.
My thing is, I'm not against people going, I would like to explore something else or somewhere else. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. My thing is going like, this sucks and this is why I'm where I'm at, so I'm going to run away.
Yeah.
That's not.
I mean, we get ranked like top 5 best cities in the world.
That's heavy.
Regularly.
That's
Like
heavy.
5?
I think you know what it is. You know what it was? It was when we stopped being first that we started being like, yeah, stuff this.
Nah,
You know, we're like, yeah, when we stopped being first back to back to back,
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, you know what? There's something. You know what? Yeah, we need a riot in the streets. It's
You know, I might leave.
yo, this place is getting disgusting. This is getting atrocious out here, bro. But it's like, yo, you're saying if we're top 5, even top 10.
Bro, do you know how many cities in the world?
Do you know how many?
Do you know? I can't count.
And it's not even capital cities, is it? It's cities.
Cities.
Some
We're
countries
not
have
the
a lot of
capital.
them. We're not even the capital. That's heavy, bro.
Heavy.
That's heavy, bro. Stop it, man. I'm running for mayor. I don't give a heck. Indies TN.
Exactly.
Indies shots, right?
Michael Tat.
All right, boom. You're here.
Speaking of, thank God that didn't happen.
What?
Michael Tat from Melton.
Oh, my dad, bro. Now we need to bring him back.
M
Nah.
Tat, bro. Run again.
Nah,
man.
he needs to run
See
again. He
that.
needs to run again. I'll get behind that campaign. He
100%.
should run again, bro. Melton, yeah, you know what? Let me not get into Melton hate. You're here, yeah? Mm-hmm. I guess, yeah, what do you see? What are those blue skies? But also, what do you think of the people? Like, or, I mean, we want to get into fashion trends as well, because like, that's your space as well, too. But yeah, what do you think when you arrive here?
It's big. Like, coming from, like, Tasmania has a population, I think, 500,000 people.
Oh, shoot.
And the place where I'm from, Launceston, has a population of 90,000 people. So you could imagine my surprise when I moved to Melbourne and you got 6 million people living
crazy.
here. 6 million in the city, bro. So it's like, it's a whole new world and a whole new like market that I'm like, man, I know nothing about. Let me get in here somehow. Like, what can I do to insert myself in this space? And so I just saw opportunities, really, because once... For me, it's a little bit different for me because I haven't really struggled to find opportunities here in Melbourne, and that might be because of my niche and me doing something that hasn't really been done before. So you kind of get more opportunities naturally because you can't get a lot of what you're doing on the market. Sort of thing.
Facts.
And I feel like one of the only things that holds not Melbourne specifically, but Australia down as a whole is our size. Like, we only have 27 million people here. Bro,
That's London.
England has, you know what I mean? That's London. Like, the UK has, like, however many, like, 80, 90 million. You know what I mean? It's like, there's a discrepancy
And also,
there.
like,
Condensed.
bro,
how
very
densely
dense.
populated it
Smaller
is. Like, we were very vast piece of land with, like, when you think about it, everyone's just on the outskirts. So no one's even near each other.
And so it's just completely different all around. You know what I mean? And one of the things holding us back is that we're just not a place that influences the culture really that much. Like, when there's not enough of us, you know what I mean? Like, you see K-pop. K-pop stars are some of the biggest in the world. Why do you think? The whole country is
Gets behind
literally the whole country gets behind them. And they can exist in that space when you have 80 million people supporting you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So it's like...
It's wild what K-pop has become. And, like, because recently the World Cup, they dropped their, like, list of songs pretty much, the official anthems and stuff. And there's one that's, it's got Lisa, Rema, and someone else.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
Lisa's
I listened to it
listed
last night.
first on it. And obviously she has the first part of the song and whatnot, but I was just like, bro, you're the main character in this. Not Rema, who in my worldview is probably the biggest star in this track and everything. Yeah. It's crazy, like just what, because then there's like so many other cultures that have just taken into it as well, like into like fascination with it. It's very interesting because I'm like, it's a whole nother language, whole nother whatever. Although they do a lot of English in their lyrics, so I guess maybe that's helps the crossover a lot.
Yeah. I saw these guys, and I think I showed you two once. I forgot their name, but I think it's a black guy and a couple of Asian guys, and their whole thing is, I think they review anime and they review like K-pop songs and stuff.
Yes.
Ate up that.
Yeah, that's
That channel
Brother.
is they're Australian. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
That channel has been taking off, bro.
Yeah.
And I said, why the frick did I not just get into K-pop, bro?
Start
eating up
I should
that
be
meat.
reviewing anime too.
Bro, I was on that 21 Girls' Generation and all them things back in the day, bro.
Taeyang.
I what?
What?
Body rolls?
That was me.
That was me, bro. It is crazy what they've done, bro. Like, and you just see it. Obviously, you see it once it starts hitting like your Netflix and all the shows that get released as well. I forgot that that kids show when it hits
Demon
the kids
Hunters?
market, bro. Demon
Yeah,
Hunters,
K-pop
yes.
Demon
That
Hunters.
thing
When
went
it
through
hits the
number one,
freaking
bro.
She
kids
was winning
market,
Oscars, bro. I was like, what?
Yeah.
crazy.
Macca's
bro.
toys.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's nuts. And so that comes from their market getting behind them and then pushing them to the rest of the world. We don't really have that here because one, our population is small, and then the creative industry is small on top of that. So there aren't many brands looking at Australia and Melbourne being like, yo, we need these guys. You know what I mean? No one really cares. And so the problem is, when you say, oh, I'm gonna move to the UK to find opportunities. Think about how many people in the UK are doing the same thing as you.
Yeah, facts.
Doing the same thing as you for one, and then two, think about the people that already have opportunities over there that have been in the UK their whole life.
Yeah.
Why would
actually-
they pick
understand the culture there? Yeah.
So why would they
would they
really
go-
pick you?
Yeah. That's like how we got off Flame. So it's like, why you going to UK and talking to these people? Why don't you let you're not even the voice for UK. I forgot how the person even put it. Someone flamed us on that, but they were like, if we want to hear from UK, like we'll hear it from the people who are, this is where they're at. But it's hard as Melbourne because you feel like you have to go here, you have to go be present here, present there.
It's hard also because like that's where our interests lie.
100%.
A lot of the time, you know.
And
what I
then
mean?
and that's also as a result of the fact that we have to we don't have enough of creating our own
Exactly.
interests or spaces or things that we can buy into, have cult followings for. We're listening to what's going on everywhere else. Like, what's our top boy? You know what I mean? Like, it's that type of thing there. It's-
Underbelly.
That's a great point.
But like, it's,
But it didn't.
just not.
It didn't.
it's
Yeah,
just not the.
it didn't do the
It's
same.
actually interesting because even when we went to London, wherever we went, everyone is so talented, right? And we were chilling
Oh,
with our
dog,
Solly.
you weren't there that one night when we went to watch Solly perform the open mic.
Oh my days.
Do you remember the girl that jumped on before her?
Yeah. That was cold. That was cold.
Unbelievable! Like when I tell you, like
and it's just a regular Tuesday night.
yeah,
bro.
like a normal girl, 2K followers, 3K followers. Bro, when I tell you, this voice was like angelic, and I was like, goodness,
Bro, everyone there is, bro, you just go catch a train. Some guy is killing it, bro. Playing an instrument, and bro, I was like, I could stay here for like 3 hours.
Yeah, bro.
And listen to this thing. And then Solo was like, that's the problem with London. Everyone in their mom is talented. Right? So then the question is, how do you even make it?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, because the cost of living there is so tapped.
Yeah.
It's to the point where everyone needs a side hustle of some sort. Everyone's good at something on the side to try and make it out of their situation. So, I mean,
We did say this one time. We were saying like there is an element of comfortability that I guess we can go Australia wide. Maybe the bigger cities have a little bit less of that. So your Melbourne, your Sydney, Brisbane as well, probably Perth. I'm just saying everywhere now, to be honest. But like there is that element of like, not that you want to chill or you can relax, but it is easy to do so in Australia. Like you don't. Everyone talks cost of living and stuff, and it is getting peak, but you don't have to shake and drive and bust a move to cut through. It's because we now realize that there's more, so therefore we do try to do that. Like, but you don't necessarily have to here. Like, and I think that's why a lot of people are also easy to just, we don't get too excited. Like, we're a very chill place, like a very chill nation, very chill country. Like, it's a she'll be right mentality across the whole nation. Like, it's like, why? You know what I mean? And here we are trying to push the boundary and try to sell them that we need to push these brands. Like, bro, who told you that? I was comfortable, mate.
But that's the thing. I feel like there's different pockets, right? We got us as like we're trying to push something, like we're trying to do something, and then when I go to work, and then my manager's like, "How's everyone's?" Because I work in corporate. Everyone's like, "How's everyone's weekend?" It's exactly that. I was just relaxing. Yeah, we went camping out there, and that was literally everyone. So their culture that they have, I feel like this is more Australia wide, is that it's a very relaxing type of weekend as well. We don't have like this hustle and grind. We're not trying to push the culture. We're not trying to jump into pushing narratives. That I feel like that's us.
Yeah.
But that's definitely not the whole.
Mm.
That's not the wider
because that's
population.
not what they're influenced by. We're influenced by seeing all types of other things.
Exactly
We're like,
right.
okay, we want that
want
here.
that, yeah.
Like, how can we get that?
Yeah.
And then you push it forward, and it doesn't feel like it's getting received how it should from the work that you're putting in.
Exactly.
It's just because as a nation, they're not there
They're
yet.
not there. Yeah.
They're not there yet. And I always, like, I see it in the AFL. Like, in the 2010s, the AFL they tried to do this tunnel fits thing. Man, it was like AFLX. They went to like Thailand or something and played AFL games there. Brother, the worst fits you've ever seen in your entire life. Genuinely, imagine Damo that was working on your house, pulling up in like some, you know what I mean? Like the nastiest fit on a skateboard. It's like, all right, brother.
You're doing too much.
You know what I mean? You're doing too much. But now, like, you can see that there's kids that are, he's not really a kid, but like there's like 25, 24-year-olds that were influenced by like the UK streetwear brands and the streetwear space in general. So like the Melbourne Demons are a team that has introduced tunnel fits. And like,
they need that.
You know what I mean? Some of their players are getting stylists and stuff and some style themselves. And you can see that, okay, one of the best players like in the whole league right now, Kazai Pickett, he gets styled by a guy, but he's also influenced by that UK street stuff.
Yeah.
And so you got to think, the people that I look up to is Cristiano Ronaldo. As a kid, looking up to Cristiano Ronaldo, I just built a loyalty to Nike. You know what I mean? Just from Ronaldo. It's like, and then through Ronaldo United, that kind of influenced me. If they see the best player in the league, dressing nice, taking care of that stuff, doing photo shoots and stuff, they'll be more inclined to be like, yo, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'll care about what I'm dressing. Maybe I won't dress like all my homies. I'll put this on. I'll put that on. And like you have to seed it to people like that, and that's why I'm trying to push that narrative in that space because that's the majority. Like that and NRL, that's the majority of Australia.
I think that's the problem that we face in the content space is realizing that there is a majority and actually trying to see how do you work with that majority. Because the problem is that we try to scream from our vantage point, which is very, very, very low. Of like, again, it's a culture that is not necessarily ours, but it's something that we're interested in. But the majority is, again, your AFL, your NRL, your Joe Blow that is a tradie. Like, there's a massive, massive following there, and there's a lot of synergies that can be built, or a lot of things that can be pulled into those spaces. But yeah, we don't try to like interrelate or like mix in with that culture. That's something we said we want to do a lot more. It's like, yo, we're here, we're Australian, bro. Like
at the end of the day,
there's nothing. Yeah, at the end of the day, this is where we're at, and we have, I guess, experiences that are predominantly or uniquely Australian in terms of our upbringing. That's something you have to like tap into a little bit more. Yeah. Even in saying that, I was gonna say, I really like that AFL tunnel fits on this. The video you did talking about how like a lot of the players now are creating their own brands, doing their collabs. Yet taking fashion as something a little bit more interesting. It's like it's crazy the influence that you see that start to have. Now, some of these guys are known more for their fashion and their product than they are for like their stats on the game. Yeah. It's crazy that like
you know what I mean?
This is something that's being pushed. You said, who are we thinking of? I don't know their names, but
what is he trying to say?
What are you saying?
I know who I'm thinking of. I don't want to do it.
That's killing it?
Nah, that's known more for modeling.
Yo, that's crazy.
Couldn't tell you how many.
What are you talking about, man?
You can say it. That's all right.
It is? I don't know. I feel like it's close to
you know what? No. Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac. He's swagged out. No, he's swagged out.
Isaac's swanky with it. Yeah,
he's swagged out. But
come on,
he's killing it. But
no, as in like fashion and that. Like,
he's trying to say he's not good at.
I'm not saying he's not good. Hey. I don't know anything about footy, and I don't like the sport.
Collingwood is a champion.
I respect it, but I don't like the sport. All right, so he's a champion.
He's a champion.
All right, cool. And was he a starter?
Yeah, starter.
And like he's good. He's balling. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Cool. And then he said, you know what? Let me suss this, bro. That was an ambassador to the culture thing. Yeah, I think
straight up.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? It's like doing his thing. Doing things is with like fashion, obviously doing photo shoots and stuff like that, but also with fragrances. Like he's big on fragrances. Like this whole content creation space, creating that has like completely changed the game for the AFL as well, because now they have followings because of who they are. The AFL, people care about the games. It's like, okay, you can capitalize on that and then push another agenda. Like if you're interested in colognes, make content about colognes, build that audience there. So when you do retire, because bro, you probably got 15 years working in this job that you're in, you got to think about what's after it. You know what I mean? And how you can maximize your time there. So I respect it, man.
I definitely agree with that as well. Yeah, because I follow a lot of sports, and you see like a lot of people make a whole career out of their personal brand more than the actual sport that they're actually playing as well. And then
also overseas, like that's nothing you don't really see that here, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, when compared to here, it's like if they start playing, then that's it.
So
like no one even knows them. You just
call it a day.
you'll see them regular at a cafe in Brunswick. Like, like not that it's bad or anything. Right? But whereas with the tunnel thing as well, that's the NBA loves that. Like they're like that pre-game thing. They're coming close. What is he wearing today? What is SGA doing today? The fashion guy of NBA, right? And a lot of them made a whole personal brand out of who they are more than the act. Bro, they come and sit in the bench the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
They get a little 2 minutes playing time. And everyone
everyone knows them still.
And everyone knows this guy better than the top 10 player. Like, it's actually insane.
Because he's swagged out.
That's it, bro.
And that's, like, they get deals with Audemars Piguet.
Yeah.
All these brand deals. It's like, bro, that's what you should be doing while you're still playing. Maximizing that. And then, obviously they do podcasts over there.
Yeah, they do
all the player podcasts, I listen to them.
It's crazy, bro.
You know what I mean?
Are there active players with podcasts right now? Trying to think.
Draymond Green.
Oh, yeah, Draymond Green's active, yeah.
Yeah. Tail end of his career, I guess. But I don't know how I feel about
this guy just retired him.
No. I mean, but like, as in, actually, he used.
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown streams.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
How do you guys feel
so
about
sick.
that? Athletes like being active and content creators.
Like, depends on the content, I reckon.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it
alright
really
with
does
you
depend
know
on
the
the
guys
content.
that I forgot who used to do it a lot. I think it was I can't remember, man. But used to do a lot of vlogs. Like, I'm cool with the vlogs type content where it's like,
Oh, Haaland and Jeremy Doku are doing that now.
I've seen Jeremy
Yeah.
do it a lot. Yeah. Even in NBA specifically, I just can't remember, maybe it was Karl Anthony Towns, maybe or
Maybe.
Yeah.
But there was a couple actually there. But they would do a lot of like. You're not gonna get a lot of content from me, but I will give you the occasional vlog of like this was what we did on the recent holiday we went to, or the recent championship. You know, the string of games we had overseas, like that kind of thing. I'm like, I'm alright with that.
Yeah.
But tying into that a lot, I think is when it gets a little bit like murky with the waters. Bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
tough.
don't
I
like
feel like
too
the
much,
longer you're in front of a mic, the more likely you are to
My
say something
mistake.
stupid, right? And it's like, it's weird because it's tough. You make so much money, so money's never going to be the motivation for the content, and it is personal brand, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like, is that worth the potential stuff up? But then at the same time, it's weird because like I have a theory that like, for example, Man City is making these guys, the stars, produce their own content because it builds the brand of Man City. Yeah. Because it's like, you look at, who is it? It's Haaland and Jeremy Doku. I don't think anyone else is doing it just yet from their squad, but those are the two, like star boys, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And it's like them doing that always boosts Man City's thing. And it's almost on that thing of like, I fell in love with Ronaldo as a kid and therefore Nike and therefore United. And it's like, that's happening now with City. You know what I mean? It's like people are loving City because of these guys, because they want to beat them.
Yeah. I feel like it makes sense when there's personality to inject there. Like with
Yes.
Haaland, like his off-field antics, he's actually
He's
funny.
actually a funny
he's actually
guy,
a funny
bro.
guy.
I thought he was
He's
a robot and
super
a
chill.
droid this whole time, bro.
Yeah.
Till the content. I'm like, oh shoot. Yeah.
And then with Doku, they've leaned into the
They've gone the faith part,
angle,
yeah?
which is like dope as
Yeah,
well.
true.
It's mad. In terms of things that have worked or stuck then when it comes to trends, what have you seen work well within Melbourne? I think, do you have a list in terms of the ranking, or are we just going off the
don't.
fly? Okay,
Yeah.
In terms of like, I guess, maybe we'll go fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trends or things that have stuck or worked well when it comes to Melbourne, or that you've seen come and go. What does that look like from the fashion
seen come
perspective
and
here in
go.
Melbourne? Because I wanna talk about the fashion guys, bro.
Yeah. I'll talk on a mainstream angle.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest trends that we've seen from 2023 up until now is Adidas Sambas and just all Adidas in general.
Yeah.
You see, my thing is like, it's cool. Like, it's cool as an entry.
Yeah.
But we're now in 2026, man. Like, just the straight white Sambas. can't do it anymore.
Girls do love that though. With the
They
little
love
flare
it.
pants sometimes as well. They're
I
rocking
mean?
on all
That
drinks.
thing's
to be honest.
nice.
It's not, you know what I mean? It's like nice, like as entry level. If you don't care about fashion too crazy and you just want a nice shoe, cop it.
Just like
You know what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
But
I
it's
feel like I like them for women.
That's
For women,
Every
yeah.
time I've put them on, I look like a little pig.
They're so skinny, man.
It's so,
They're so
yeah,
skinny.
it's almost like Chucks.
Yeah, man.
Like the low Chucks.
I like Chucks.
Okay,
No,
no,
the
it's
low-
all right. You don't
yeah,
leave it up.
yeah,
You clean it
yeah,
up. The
yeah,
low
yeah,
chucks.
yeah.
Low chucks is great.
It's like I want them
Low
to
chucks
look
nasty
good,
word.
but it doesn't look
Yeah,
good on me.
Okay.
I
And
know.
so you're saying that needs to go. is what you
For
think.
men, for men, yeah, bro. It's one of them ones where it's like you can do better. You can. There's actually
better
better
than
shoe
this,
options. You know what I
friend.
mean?
So what's better?
What's better,
Yeah, let me take some notes.
bro? If you wanted just like an entry level shoe that like will look good if you wear it, Forces, bro.
yeah,
Like
true.
just wear a pair of Forces. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of colorways. And
Doc
like
Martens
it looks
changed my
nice.
life, bro.
Doc Martens, and yeah, that's a
Should've
whole
worn them with
nother
this
thing.
fit, bro.
Like
Anything.
Doc Martens, like they are like a signifying moment in someone's fashion journey. It's like if you start stepping in Doc Martens, it's like all right, you're changing the game now. Like what's next?
First
Hey.
5 times you wear it.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's rough. Pretty hurts. Pretty hurts, bro.
Pretty really hurts, bro.
But my goodness,
Bro,
it
when
opened
this-
a whole new
Bro,
world
when
for
this
me.
guy got
What?
Doc Martens, he became a different guy. Bro.
Goodness
You know what I mean?
gracious, bro.
Started
I
wearing
found-
clothes I've never seen before.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Straight up.
What do you mean quarters it?
That's me. Now.
Sweater. Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like stuff like that is cool, but yeah, more like buying more Sams and things like that, I'm not a big fan of. Like it's cool entry, but like evolve from that. Like,
Yeah, evolve,
get a,
grow up.
You know what I mean? Get a pair of Doc Martens, you know what I mean? Look something a
Yeah.
little different and then you can progress from there.
Yeah.
Car?
Well, what's another trend? What's a trend that is done well?
A trend that's done well.
Or like you like that this has been injected into the Melbourne scene? Or Australia.
A trend that's done well. You know, grills, man. Grills, like they've actually started becoming popular with a certain crowd. You see, if you see someone wearing grills, it's one of two people. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm trying to get at here. It's
I'll
one of
tell you
two
what
people.
separates those two people. If their teeth are good or if their teeth are not good.
This guy's rough.
Yeah.
bro.
If their teeth are good, they're fashion
Exactly.
people. Their teeth are not good. Hey,
He should've got
where are you
braces
from
instead.
and why
Yeah.
are you in my hood?
Straight up. Like the people that I see wearing that, they're like deep in their journey in like the Melbourne space. It's like, okay, you feel confident enough to wear that.
To slap that on, yeah,
to
'cause that's-
slap it on.
that's-
You know what I mean? It's like if you're wearing grills, like if you got it's like, whoa, who is this nigga? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's been alright. That's probably not a massive one, but like
I should have got some. You know, I got hit up by a guy that makes grills, bro. And he said, which one do you want? I said, I want the Santan Dave. Santan Dave set. And then, I don't know, I just thought it was a scam, bro.
oh,
So I didn't follow back. Now I seen the guy taking off. Business going well.
long day.
Hooked up bare people, bro.
Damn him, hey, bro.
I know, but I don't want to hate. I don't want to hit him with a hey big head, bro.
I'm still here, bro.
I'm in your city. I can't do that.
Yeah, true.
Bro.
The office still there. I don't think I can ever get behind that for myself.
I love them. I love the way grills look. But that's
Like
like,
for yourself.
yeah,
Oh,
it's one of those things like I've always said I'm going to save it till when I'm in Houston to get a pair. I just want
So
to
like, yeah, if you're
go
like
to
in
where it's
Atlanta
from.
or
That's a
Houston.
great, have you done a video on grills?
I need to. Like
That's
I need to
a
go
great-
deep into the history.
Yeah.
Johnny Dang,
Johnny Dang.
Paul Wall, Scotty ATL, all them. Like, it's very interesting.
That whole space.
Yeah.
I mean,
How they be scamming
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
Trying to think, what's up? What else? Oh, no, keep going.
We'll go back to yours, but I'll probably say this is more mainstream, but like Japanese denim. Like Japanese raw salvage denim.
That's something I regret not doing
Jumping
when we were
on?
in Japan.
You could have hopped on it.
Oh, well, he never came with us. But when he got his kimono, I thought that this guy was going to go on a whole wave of
my
like
God.
Japanese fits and that. Realized he just wore it looking like a dressing gown and then never again,
Nah,
bro.
nah. I
What
realized,
happened, bro?
No, I realized like I need to learn how to put it together.
Okay.
'Cause when I put it, I look like a clown, bro.
Yeah, we know.
Bro,
Looks like Mr. Burns when he's glowing.
No, rough. Well, with that gown that he's wearing.
I put it on, bro.
Japanese.
It looked like I was about to go to bed or something. I was like, nah, I can't
Yeah.
wear this. I don't know how to style it.
I feel you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, but
Yeah, it's one of them ones where it's like you can't jump to final boss levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you got to go through all the mid stages before you get to the end, and that's reps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is a whole,
This guy wasn't in the gym, bro.
different conversation.
I can't go level 1 to level 10.
Yeah. It's like
because
Bro, at least wear a young trench coat first before you try to get to
I
commander
haven't
level.
put these
You
guys on
get
a
it.
journey yet. You know, if one day I'm here and next day I'm wearing it, you guys are gonna laugh at me and I'm gonna throw
Turned
it
up,
away.
poser.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which you did.
but yeah, like any trend, especially with Melbourne and Australia, because Australia in general are laggards in terms of like fashion. Like if you think of where trends are coming from, it's the New Yorks of the world, it's the Londons of the world, it's the Milans.
I would
of the
chuck
world.
Japan there
And
too,
the
I think.
Japans of the
Yeah.
world, straight up, because
Or Tokyo rather, sorry.
like what the bloke core and like the summer where people were wearing football jerseys and jorts, right? That was probably what 2023 in like the UK, bro. I saw people wearing those same fits at like festivals and things like that in 2025. I was like, nah, man. Like the Sambas with the jorts and a football jersey,
So something got to change.
something's got to change.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anything like a Japanese denim, which is like it's become a buzzword now, but if you're wearing that, you're obviously you know enough to the point where like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna spend however much on this, and you care about your fashion. So any fashion trend that is making people learn more about fashion and think more about what they wear and what they do, as opposed to just going to Cotton On and just copping anything.
Typo.
Because that's the majority of Australians. Like they will just shop at Cotton On or shop at wherever, you know what I mean, to get their drip. And it's like, care a little bit more, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Do you think guys should care a bit more? Like, what's your views on like?
Man, if you want to keep our women here, yes.
Yes, straight up. The thing is, the bar is in hell. So it's like, the bar is in hell in terms of drip. So it's like, if you wear anything that's like, okay, you did that,
Easy to stand out.
you know what I mean? You're going to stand out. You're going to look clean. And if you can do that, have some nice cologne and have manners, right? You can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how you know the bar. Learn,
Exactly. Like
slap some manners in there.
exactly. Have manners, bro. You're good.
So why do we think like not enough guys are doing it?
It's the effort.
Effort.
Yeah, because the thing you said there around like there is a piece of like you actually researched a bit. That if you went onto a site, kept something in your shopping cart for a little bit, shopped around, like no one's trying to do that. When you can go to Cotton On, Just Jeans, JJ's, like it's that easy compared to like I'm looking at what was that one you used to always look at? Hollenstein's, is that what's that called?
All signs, but that's another.
Yeah, it's a chilled thing, but it's like I never heard of that freaking brand in my life. And then that's an online situation. I don't think there's any stores that I've seen physically.
Not here. Yeah.
You see, that's a bit of effort. I don't think most guys are trying to do that.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
That's one part. I don't know what.
And it's like, I'm speaking from a Tasmanian perspective. It's one of them ones where like when I was up until the age of 16, 17, I was dressing like all the people around me.
Yeah.
So I was wearing like whatever runners with the ankle socks and like some long shorts and like a button-up shirt. I was doing that for a long time until I finally stepped out of like that psychosis and I was like, wait, no, this is the real world. Like I can actually dress like this. I don't have to look like anyone
I can
else.
wear long socks.
You know what I mean? Like I can, you know what I mean? Like I can rock these jeans, man. Like they don't have to be skinny, man. I can do this. And so like once I did that, then it opened my eyes to, okay, let me get my Doc Martens. Let me get this. Let me get these pleated pants. Let me get like a blazer. Let me try some crazy stuff and see where I land. And I'm still on that journey of figuring out what I really, really like and what I really appreciate because it never really ends. But like you just need to get over that hump of dressing like the people around you.
Like that fear of like trying something different type.
Exactly.
Do you guys know any stylish dads? Like, as in, I'm talking like men in their 40s, 45s that like care about how they drip out.
My dad cares about it. I don't know how much he executes.
But I feel like the care is different
Your
to
dad's
like the
neat.
execution.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
neat, right? Yeah, it's not adventurous. Yeah.
It's just neat. It's just like clean.
But it's like
But
he'll put it on and he wants us to call him Mr. Put It On. Like, yo, how do you like he wants to
Okay, yeah, so you'll do
take
that.
a photo of me.
Yeah. He'll
Take
be
a
like,
photo
yo,
of me
like
now.
how do you think this you see the way the shoes with it? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's his type of sits
Okay,
there.
yeah,
So
interesting,
but
yeah.
it's I don't think it's like my dad wouldn't wear
Not
Docs.
adventurous
Yeah,
type.
like that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But he'll wear some hard bottoms, like but with no Docs. Like
straight
it's not adventurous in that sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I feel like I've never met like a dad that's just like, yo, you are stylish. Like, Like, as in you're adventurous, not just start. A lot of them are neat, but it's like
just-
you're adventurous.
just a
You
shirt
wore a
tucked in,
beanie
but
today
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Beanie,
Yeah.
beanie would be crazy. Bro.
You get that overseas. Like when I went to Japan and like they had like beams, like the beam stores and stuff like that. You'll see the flyest old people ever.
They're so drippy
It's
there,
like you
bro.
got some
Yellow
Cartier
glasses frames. Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
got the
yeah.
turtleneck.
Crazy.
Like you're
Yeah.
70, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
They kill it. Those old guys, they kill it with that like boxy fit sometimes.
Yes.
Look, bro. I'm just like, how did you? I couldn't even pull this off, bro. Yeah.
But it's just years of the game, and they figured out, okay, I like this. I'm sophisticated now. How can I dress?
I guess it's the culture too as well.
No, we can
Yeah.
become that. Yeah, we have to become that. We need to.
Yeah.
We need to.
Yeah.
I want to hate a little bit.
Wait, can I? Oh, actually, no. It's a rumor, man. Never mind.
What?
I just have an opinion that I was so half baked. It's half baked.
Nah, let it
This is
fly.
half smart.
But it's
It
yeah, exactly.
is.
Half baked, half smart. I feel like women don't wear skirts like they used to. And I don't mean on like a night
I like
out
this
wearing
stereotype.
like, you know, the bubble
Involve me.
skirts or
Involve
whatever.
me. Involve me.
But like, I just feel like women like used to just wear skirts.
Are you not enjoying the pants and the jorts or
Capris.
I love the capris.
Capris.
With the thong heels.
Yeah, he
Come on,
knows.
the-
He knows.
Nah, the capris I'm with.
They can stay.
6-month
They can
revelation
stay.
for you,
Ladies
bro.
keep doing the capris.
They can stay. They can stay.
But bring back the skirts. I feel like no one's rocking skirts anymore. Long skirt, short skirt. I don't care. Skirt it.
Skirt it, bro.
Nah, you know that is facts.
I feel like.
I feel like
why
I'm
are they
not-
all in pants?
No, like, okay.
Why are older women wearing the pants?
Can't co-sign this. Can't co-sign this.
like, why do you want them to wear skirts?
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah, no. Don't incriminate him.
I'm strictly fashion.
Don't incriminate him.
Fashion. They look like a perverted little kid, bro. No, my thing is
Why
like,
is not at the bottom of the stairs
bro,
all
you
the time?
guys have
bro?
another
Don't you think
option to wear.
Don't you think that Jesus is more stylish, anyways? I think so.
If it's Japanese denim, maybe.
You know what? You're actually so right, though. I remember like my fiance. She was we had dinner one time and she was wearing a long skirt.
Fire.
And that caught me off guard. I was like,
He said, caught me off.
no, it's good.
Yeah.
But it speaks on what you're saying. I was like, I don't know when the last time I saw that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can
Everything
start a campaign
became
after-
activewear.
that is facts. That is actually
And everyone's just bum cheeks looking like two craters.
like, bro,
That is
like,
crazy.
split in the middle. Moses been down.
Don't involve my Moses in this.
I don't know what Moses you're talking about.
Don't involve my Moses.
the line we got here, but what you're saying is facts, though.
I'm just trying to see what else.
It
Because
is.
like,
Maybe it's just cold. Maybe
nah,
it's-
because the
I
thing,
hear
I mean, yeah, it is half baked. We can cook this a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think it's today, but the thing with the skirt is like, because what happens at the top? Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas I think you can get a little bit more adventurous and stylish.
What do you mean,
when it
what
comes
happens
to
at
the
the
pants
top?
of the capri of the skirt?
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
It's like,
a skirt.
layering is easier when you got like a pair.
When
of
you got the
pants.
pants.
Yeah, whereas the skirt
versus-
is.
And to be
it's a
fair,
blouse.
if you wear a skirt, you got to do it right.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Not my domain. Not my problem to solve.
Yeah, straight up.
You guys figure it out.
But, no.
Just more skirts.
But what he's saying is very facts. I think if you to wear a skirt, the top needs to make sense.
Ladies,
What-
let us know.
White shirt and a sweater.
That's-
if you
and
want to
that's
make
what
it
I'm
look
saying.
smart.
Has it been lit? It's not that
What's
lit.
the tube tops if you're going out? I don't know.
I think
I
whereas
know
if
some
you wear the
things.
pants, you can just literally put any top and it will look decent.
That's what we're doing. We're doing anything to look
Anything
decent.
these days?
Yeah, nah, no one wants to bring back order. I want to bring some disorder. Yo, the fashion guys, bro. I just don't like. There's a bit of pretentious nature that I'm just not enjoying when it comes to Melbourne.
I feel what you're saying.
I
Talk to me.
genuinely, and it is maybe the D1 hater in me, right? Like, I genuinely sometimes I'm just like, look, okay, some people pull it off well, and I'm not glazing, bro. You do it well, right? There's a select few, there's a decent amount of people that are fashion guys in this city that do it well. But then there's the like uber glaze, I'm layering on layering on layering with a tie, with a pants, with the jacket, with the shorts, with a sweater as well, tucked and tied around the waist. And I'm just like, I hear that we're trying to push boundaries, but bro, you actually just look goofy, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like, you know what?
Like it looks like it's, you know those challenges that you used to have in like on a youth camp,
Like,
right?
it's
Like
like,
youth
oh,
camp, it's like
how many pieces of
clothing can you
Yeah,
wear?
yeah, yeah.
Whoever has the most is gonna, you know what I mean? I was just like, bro, like there should be a limit. It gets to a point. Like,
has.
so I don't want to be a hater because I want to let people shine and push the boundaries, but I do think that sometimes we're just trying to be silly for the sake of fashion. But then I think what annoys me more is how much support they get.
Yeah. But
And I think that's what gets me
It's
annoyed.
like-
Do you
and
reckon,
brings
or
the-
do you reckon it's internal support?
no. To
Well,
be fair,
well,
no.
internal,
I feel like
external.
it's
I don't
external
like that
support.
someone is co-signing this.
I hear it.
Do you
No,
know?
but do you know what it is, bro? It's because they're pushing the boundaries. That's it. I feel like, a tie with a blazer with shorts,
With
long
pants.
socks, docks.
Yeah, don't forget the pants under the
Nah,
shorts.
bro, you guys messed
Nah.
up. It's one long pant, like one short, bro.
Hey, he's supreme with it.
Yeah.
But to be fair, from what I've seen at least, I feel like people that's pushing the boundaries, they get praised for it, even though it looks goofy.
And
But I think
that
people
annoys me.
just, I think, is this area where people don't know if it's goofy
Or if it's lit.
or if it's lit.
if it's the
Nah,
next
quite
wave.
literal, you got that shit on, bro.
Like people just
you
like
got that shit
Yeah.
on,
people are
man.
like, did he kill it or not?
And I think people are just willing to be safe instead.
People just go
Fire.
Let's go.
ice.
Yeah, it's one of them ones where like the fact that people are getting the reception that they are, like people are receiving it really well,
Yeah.
is because that is what TikTok fashion has become.
Okay.
Like it's not your proportions look good, you understand your body, this is fitting you nice. It's more so, okay, everyone on my explore page is chucking on the tie with the jacket, with the t-shirt, with that backwards cap and the rings. So they're like,
bro, let me not forget the rings are lit. I've never dabbed it, you know what I mean? Got that one. But bro, some guys are doing it well. But sometimes I'm like, yeah, they really just did it because everyone else is doing it.
exactly. And it's like, that's where it becomes a gray area because it's not your own personal style. Because you see enough of them to the point where it's like, okay, this is an archetype of person. Is this something that you put on because you were like, you know what, today I'm going to throw this, I want to mix that.
Yeah.
Or you were like, I saw someone make this fit and they got 10K likes on it. I'm trying to get 10K likes. So you put it on. And so that's what's hitting on the For You page. But we've now gotten to a point where people that are actually serious are like, mate, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's
Okay,
like,
okay.
it's
So there's
it's unserious. You know what I mean? I would say, because it's like, dress to your proportions. The people that are doing that aren't really dressing to proportions. They're kind of like,
I don't know where your knees start. I can't tell.
Bro, you know the
No, because the skirt is going so low on the pants. If I need
I need to see your player build. You know what I mean?
Like if you combine what he's saying with that, I can say
you can get somewhere.
I could get something because brother, like you had the long pants here, you had the pink shirt. Like I get what you're doing. You understand fashion because it's making sense.
Yeah, you're on the fashion side
You're
of
on
the
the
internet.
fashion side of it, right? But bro, I can't imagine seeing a brother having dinner with his gal.
And
Dripped
that's
out
the
like
problem.
that?
That's the problem. It's not serious. If you can't
I can't.
go
They
to
are
your
not
mom's
letting you
house
into me
wearing
while
that,
they-
you know what I
yes,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Bro.
come on, man.
Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that after the video, you went somewhere. This is taking my haterade to the next level
Like-
now, bro. Because I didn't even think about that, bro.
Yeah, leaving your house. Imagine being in an elevator dressed like that.
Oh Lord.
Imagine getting into the elevator and seeing someone just like, I'm looking for the
Uber
camera.
for North? Yeah.
This is-
Get out,
Someone
man.
film me right
Cancel.
This is crazy. Yeah, okay.
No, I hear you. So how do you feel about him?
I've been working on it.
Like,
I've been trying to work on it because it's not good for my soul, bro.
Just being that angry all the
Just be
time.
that angry for no reason.
like
bro,
what do you
know?
think? Do you think people should say, look, that's actually, I mean, obviously fashion is, it's subjective and all that stuff. Like, but how do you feel about that?
It's one of them ones where it's just like, it's a product of social media. And I'm
Yeah,
all for
true.
people going on their own journey and discovering things themselves. So like, there's plenty of people that I know that go on Pinterest to find outfit inspiration. And that's cool, but like, did you put these clothes on because you like them or because you saw someone else wearing them and you want to replicate it? Like, how much is that is influencing your own journey and the things that you're buying? Like, if you didn't have the internet, what would you buy? Like, what would you think is cool if someone was telling you that it's this is cool? You know what I mean? And that's how I try and look at it. Like, I reach a point where I have gathered enough opinions, I've seen enough stuff, and I've looked into the history of certain brands, and I know what I like, what I want from a brand, and what I will put my money towards supporting.
Yeah.
True.
But if you're kind of just like chucking anything on, getting clothes from brands and being like, yeah, I'm gonna make a fit out of this,
Just because
doing
it's a brand as
just
well
because
that
it's
you've
a
seen.
brand, I'll do
I
it.
don't like that one.
It's like, I don't mess with it.
How much do you dress like your favorite personalities, whether that's musicians, athletes, whatever? Just out of curiosity. Because I'm trying to see if everyone here looks like the people that they love, so to speak, in terms of like, which is normally, in my mind, is that what people normally do? We dress like the people we like, right?
No, but I can see it now. Like, I could see Lecrae wearing this thing. And I typically don't like Lecrae.
I don't know, I like that guy's drip.
Yeah, but I've seen him wear some shoes. Like, you know, it's the shoes today. This is a bad day, bro. Bad day. Bad
Bring
day.
the camera up a little bit.
I like the shoes.
Thank you, Nike.
Yeah. Because, good. Like, who's your, I guess,
I'd probably
favorites?
say my favorite, the Pharrell Williams,
Okay,
the Kanye West, and things like that. Because Kanye and I kind of have a similar build. So, like, the way that he layers things, I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And so, like, Pharrell, it's not like I'm going to wake up and I'm like, okay, I want to be Pharrell. It's just like, okay, this is the type of sunglasses he wears.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
This type of headwear he wears. He wears sunglasses inside.
Yeah.
Why does he do that? Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Do I care if it's acceptable or not? Am I going to do it?
Adopt that.
You know what I mean? It's kind of, I adopt worldviews a little bit.
I was gonna say it's weird. It's like because you like this artist or whatever, you tend to like because I align with the music and I align with the personality. After a while, you start to adopt the worldview. It's not fanning and fanboying, whatever. It's like just this is who I draw the
It
most
molds your
inspiration
perspective
from.
Yeah. Interesting.
And it kind of allows you to just, whatever you're taking in and like believing. Like if you listen to Kanye, if you listen to Graduation, you'll be like,
Colorful.
you know what? I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can be anyone. I can do whatever, and no one can tell me anything. And so if you adopt that, and that's what you grew up listening to, or that's what you idolize, it's like, okay, what can't you do?
Yeah.
And then you have that blind childish belief until you hit 27 and you got to pay taxes. Like, damn, I got to buy a house.
Yeah.
And then it all comes crashing down. You're
So
like,
ASOS, holla at me.
straight up.
Interesting. Do you think you have someone that's influenced your drip?
Well, funny. It's Pharrell adjacent. I love the clips. I've always loved clips, and
That's
No,
Malice.
I can
Pusha.
see them.
Got Malice right there.
it's just Malice actually.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, maybe.
Or just hip hop,
That's very different.
And potentially that as well.
like a particular.
Yeah. Random. Does anyone ever tell you that you remind them of Young Wayne?
Young Wayne. You know what? Young Wayne has actually inspired a lot of the fashion trends that are around today. Like Young Wayne was wearing the baggy Japanese salvage denim, the Bapesters, all sorts of stuff like that. I haven't gotten...
Which was stolen from clips.
Okay. I haven't gotten young Lil Wayne. It's probably... I'm getting it now because of the
The
dreads.
locks are getting longer. Yeah.
But before I had the dreads, I was getting like... I haven't seen you and A Boogie with a hoodie in the same room before.
Oh, wow.
Hold that laugh. But like...
I don't know if I see it.
Bro, trust me, if you saw me
Now
with
with
like
the
a
low hair,
shaved head,
probably,
low hair,
I see it.
and like the smile,
I
like
see it. Yeah.
It's one of them
And
ones.
are they wrong? Have we seen you in the same room?
we actually haven't been in the same room. So.
A Boogie's one of those artists that like, I love the music and I love to hate on him. I don't know why. There's a couple people like that.
Go.
Queen Naija,
Far out, mate. For no reason.
Mariah the
Queen
Scientist.
Naija,
I don't
man.
even like the music. That one I just
Yeah,
like
to
to
be
hate
fair,
on.
that's fair.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You're not a fan either?
I
have a term for
She
it,
might
but
still
but
be
it's
an
not
She
allowed
might
to
come
be
punch
said.
you up, bro. So I don't know.
Straight up.
Yeah, she
She
might
might
still
send
be
thousands
around. She might be around.
myself.
Daddy, am I your baby?
God.
After that, we should have got rid of her. For good.
This is Young Thug, yeah? Is that the
you
Young
guys
Thug?
remember this? The prison call?
prison calls. Right?
Oh
Am I your
yeah,
baby?
those are crazy.
Where's that gonna go? I wanted to. I don't know if it's too deep because we're having fun. But with, in terms of
Don't dampen the mood.
But we were talking about like obviously content, I guess the influences and stuff, right? And something you mentioned before we started recording, I think it's a very, very interesting conversation, is how much we're shifting away from America being the center of our world now. In content, in entertainment, in fashion, like still a very, very big influence. We can't try to take that away, you know what I mean? And America knows that. But there has been an interesting shift of like, we are pulling a lot more from other areas and regions and cultures and backgrounds and stuff like that, that it's not all American narrative, American-centric anymore. So, I mean, let's have fun with that as we do we agree, and how much do we see that actually being, I guess, an impact on, how we're perceiving things, what we're tapping into and stuff like that.
I'd say even down to like the music, because I remember like when I started fully diving into rap music was like what? SoundCloud era. Like 2016, 2017, like the eras of like the XXXTentacions, Lil Pump, all them. I'm like, man, what the hell? Like all these guys are doing their thing.
Crazy.
And then you obviously have the Lil Babies of the world. You have the Drakes. And then you had the R&B side. You had Bryson Tiller doing his thing. Like the whole world was like, bro, everything, all these American artists, we're listening to them. That's all we're listening to. Migos came out during that time. It's like, man, the whole world was listening to them. But now, who can you really say is like the top 5 rappers that are really doing it? Because one, like obviously the Drake Kendrick beef. Drake's stocks are in as low as they've ever been. Oh God. Kendrick like is divided the world. Like I like Kendrick, but some people also like why would I listen to him? Like I'm not trying to get lit and listen to Kendrick.
Yeah.
And then the Lil Babies of the world aren't really around. Obviously Migos aren't around and things like that. So it's opened up a gap for this new scene to come through. Like we need some fresh new voices. And that's when we turn to the UK. The UK rap space and underground space has grown more and more and more. And through TikTok and things like that, like the thing that inspired me to start making videos wasn't the UK, it wasn't the US, it was the UK streetwear scene. You know what I mean? It's like the people that are creating content there, I'm listening to that. Right. And what the people are doing around in Europe. Way less than the Americans.
It's almost like I look at them like, did the Americans start getting shy, bro? Like what happened? Like what was happening?
I don't know.
It started quiet. Either we're not paying attention or it genuinely was getting quieter.
I don't know if it's that. I think America.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry. Like the inspiration for, especially if you're talking like rap and fashion, maybe. America's kind of set that standard, and now all of the American acts are getting very experimental. So your Playboy Cardis, your Ken Carsons, your all those kind of guys.
That's where it's
that
at
it's
now.
like for the masses that are still used to the original product, there doesn't feel to be like an artist that represents that bubbling right now. They're kind of onto the next wave and birthing it. So when you go for where's the artist that brings that very I guess like nostalgic feeling, or traditional is probably the word traditional feeling towards the fashion or towards the music, it's like they're probably in the UK, maybe in Australia, maybe whatever, because like you said, like those are kind of the laggard countries to the original movement, right? And so it's like now they're producing what the masses were used to, but it's like at the same time there's a whole crop going a whole new direction, because it's like, I don't know, like is there anyone from the UK right now that sounds like Playboy Cardi? I'm not a fan of Cardi at all. For me, it doesn't work, that music.
Yeah. There's people that emulate the sound a little bit that are like offshoots of it. It's just like how you wouldn't say Playboy Cardi and Young Thug are the same. No. But Cardi's an offshoot of Young 100%. Thug. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's offshoots of Cardi in the UK.
And then are they loved in the UK or the US?
They're loved in the UK.
Okay, interesting.
And that's what's crazy, because the UK's underground scene, they're pushing it. They're pushing it hard. Like even like SD Kid recently.
Yeah.
Like he's got 20 million
I don't mind him actually.
listeners. Yeah. It's like, that's crazy. But that's just because the whole of the UK has gotten behind him. And then the US have found him.
I feel like, he's big in the US as well though.
And they've hopped on it. But like now you're listening to this guy that has a Liverpool accent, a Scouse accent. Which is crazy. Yeah. Like you're listening to this and being like, this is hard. It's like, bro, you literally used to be influencing the whole culture. Now you're listening to this guy?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Interesting. Yeah. Fair point.
You know what? There are a couple different, I guess, maybe specifically music. music and sports. There are a couple of different, I think, things that contributed to this. Like Afrobeats, I think did a major knock when it came to the hip hop R&B side of things. Like, because then you start seeing a lot of their artists tapping into Afrobeats as well, a little bit more too. When it comes to the sports, is when everyone starts to realize, like, bro, the freaking stats when it comes to the football, like soccer football following, your Ronaldo, Messi,
on this,
Lamine, like,
it's incomparable. It's
them.
incomparable, and I noticed it this week when I realized the biggest journalist in football has 45 million followers on Instagram.
Let me go yap about football.
Literally, like,
45
Like Fabrizio has 45 million followers. That's bigger than, I don't think any team in the NBA has that kind of following.
I don't think so.
No team accounts would have that kind of following.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, when the world started to realize, like, oh my days, there is so much motion in this sport. Like, I think speed contributed to a lot of that as well, for sure.
For America.
In terms of what are you saying?
I don't, like...
No, but I do think that it meant that a lot more of America became aware of what's going on in the world, right?
Yeah.
So it didn't boost up the world, but it meant that it shifted focus from, like, people that would probably typically would have gone down the pipeline of, like, loving NBA.
Yes.
Now love football instead.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. It's
The awareness was
in America.
Yes.
Because I think like if you've grown up in a country where football is the biggest sport, you don't know what football is compared to, like, I don't know, like here it's like you grow up, footy's the biggest sport, and it's enclosed to this piece of land. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing
You don't
else.
hear anyone else.
But it's like, bro, like when a national team plays in the Middle East or in Africa or in Europe or whatever, it's like, bro, like this is it's something else. Yeah, like the people's moods are affected. The economy boosts or drops or like it's different levels. You know, like completely different levels.
It is crazy. And I think literally all of that, and then you bring in UK and obviously the wave that they've been having when it comes to their music, again, fashion, and now we talk about Japan, we talk about Korea. Like, there's so much more that people want to tap into now that America's not the big dog that it was in terms of our attention. Still a big dog commercially and financially, right? We can never. I think the reason why a lot of these markets that we're talking about now, these other markets that are booming and bubbling, are doing well is because America taps into it as well too. Yeah. So we can't actually take that away from that country, right? But the attention now, though, like, we can see that shifting to these other spaces, which is, it's crazy.
Yeah, there's so many different niches, so many different people doing their thing in their respective areas, like K-pop. Like, you have Americans that love K-pop artists. It's crazy.
Well, most of the K-pop artists are coming from America.
Yeah, they're coming from America. They're coming from Australia. Like, it's nuts. Like, you know what I mean?
Like when they just speak in interviews, like the American accents.
What the hell, bro?
You know what I mean? There's so many different things, and then you take into account the political climate, and we're in a World Cup year right now. Like, there's so many things there where it's like,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yo, you guys aren't serious. Like, you look at what's going on over there. It gets to a point where, all right, bro, we don't care about what's going on over there anymore.
It's antics now, bro. Like,
I think social media has played a massive role, and the fact that we're probably the largest cohort of immigrant kids that have now taken interest in where we're from. But we're all English speaking. That plays a huge role because we're all online, we're all English speaking, but we're all actually interested in where we're from. You know what I mean? And we have some information, we have some access, we have like all these different things. It's like, and we put our friends onto it as well. It's like these guys are more aware of Iraqi football than ever before.
I love
right?
Iraq.
Because of me. Yeah, there you go. And I'm more aware of Nigerian stuff, South Sudanese stuff, South Sudanese athletes that are in this city, all that kind of stuff because of the people that I'm around, right? And it's like, that boosts it all on so many levels. And then the World Cup year, I think that plays a massive role. It's like, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the squad rollouts, the way they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
This year around is, especially the Adidas teams, I don't know why. But to be fair, Nike and Adidas have just killed it this year, like so far. But the Adidas rollouts have been really dope. The Curacao one just came out.
Like kits, are you talking, or?
So it's the way they're announcing the kits or the squad.
Right.
The Curacao, so Curaçao's the smallest nation that's qualified for the World Cup. First time they make it, right?
And they got a freaking Adidas sponsorship.
Bro, and they've killed it. And like, their whole thing is they're the blue wave because they're in the ocean, right?
Yeah.
And it's like they just went through, it's not even in English, right? Not that it should be because that's not their language,
Yeah,
right?
decolonize
it's
your
like,
mind.
It's like just the whole thing is very, very well done. And then Scotland did theirs incredibly as well. That was for the squad announcement. It's just, I don't know, like it's very dope seeing all these different kind of countries, and the World Cup has a way of doing that. This is the biggest World Cup ever, 48 nations, right? It's just like there's so much interest in all these different
countries.
elements. It's like, oh, why did this country's kit, use these symbols and this, that, and this, whatever. And it's like people are just diving into that. And I think there's, genuine interest there. It makes it a mad experience.
I had a wave of despair just come upon me, bro. This guy's gone the biggest World Cup, 48 nations, and you're telling me we still couldn't get freaking Nigeria into that, bro. Like, that is just abysmal, bro.
On that, though, I think, again, because Nigeria is such a massive
Still heavy with the
population,
content, bro.
well, they are still front and center in a lot of campaigns and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like,
John Obi Mikel, like,
John
we'll
Obi.
see, bro.
Desire.
Remove the mics from him, bro.
He's actually an analyst for the World Cup as well. I
he's
cannot
amazing.
wait. It's going to be cinema.
Let him analyze Ghana, bro. It's gonna be beautiful, bro.
There's this one clip where he's trying to say, "Put your money where your mouth is," and he goes, "Put your mouth where." How is it? And his co-host is just like, "Where are you going with this?"
I don't know, mate.
How is it?
I don't know, mate.
Oh man, I guess players to look out for then when it comes to World Cup, as well as kits that have been rolled out there, like these look crazy, or from a fashion perspective.
Players to look out for from a fashion perspective.
Yes.
Players look out fashion perspective. Lamine Yamal, he's got this stylist. Like there was a recent fit. He's been putting on fits all year.
He's a fly guy. I like him.
All year.
I like him. Someone was saying, you put up with humble Messi and you didn't appreciate him, so now you're gonna have the cockiest Barca player in history.
Literally.
Yeah.
Which is what I respect.
Crazy.
Like,
I love it.
best player in the world, cares about his style,
Yeah.
and he speaks on the things that he needs to speak on. It's like
Yeah.
baller. So he's one to look out for. Another one, probably Marcus Rashford. No matter whatever Marcus Rashford does, like people either take the piss out of him or like him for it. Because there's times where like it'll be in an international break and he'll go to like a New York Knicks game and he's got full LV looking like a rapper. You're like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Who bought you that?
Yeah.
Because normally the fade is looking rough. What do you mean you know about LV?
He's one of those guys, and this must be so hard as a celebrity. It's like he's one of those guys that's experienced the internet has decided we all hate you, and the internet has decided we all love you.
Yeah, because I can't lie, he's getting a good upswing now.
Yeah,
bro.
Harry Maguire's got that right now
Straight
as well
up.
because they left him out of the
I was
squad.
gonna say, isn't he off the?
Yeah, and so everyone's like, "How have you done this?" And it's like now suddenly everyone's we need
gonna show
Harry,
love, yeah.
but not from a fashion side. Jules Koundé.
Koundé, 100%. Like, bro. Like,
He's fly, man.
yeah, anyone that's like known with style and their teams in the World Cup,
Oh, Vinicius, bro, surely.
they'll have a campaign around them, straight up. And like, you just got to see, because it's crazy. Because people like Cole Palmer, think about how many people like Cole Palmer would have had whole campaigns built around them. He's not even going.
I was gonna say he's not going, right?
He's not even going. So if England win, think about how many people were like, yo.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, boy, you know what I mean?
That's insane, yeah.
That's a moment, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What about the? I like the collabs that they've been doing because again, when I talked about that, like Nike, what's the word? Hall of Fame. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
what
yeah.
they called that fake image they got put out. But the Polaroids and stuff.
Yes.
And some of the fits that are getting released and like how they're doing it in line with the countries. I'm like,
Easter eggs.
bro, this is looking like we might have some drip for years.
You know what I mean?
The Canada Nocta one looks good.
Oh yeah,
that
the
looks
full track
really
set.
good. Yeah.
Nasty work, because it's like they've done such a good job, and they've done it with like their key collaborators.
Yeah.
So like Pata,
Yeah.
Dutch brand, obviously did the Dutch kits. You know what I mean? Did the warm ups and things like that. Like bring that sports and fashion.
Yeah.
Like it's
They've done a
especially
really
since
good
it's
job.
in the US.
Yes.
It's like they have fully combined it. Like I know France, like a French brand, Jacquemus did the.
Bro, I
warm-up.
don't want to talk about it because I don't know how to say the brands.
But like, you saw that shit. You saw that. I was like, bro, that is hard. Like, bro, they're actually properly getting all these fashion brands to create this.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
which even Palace and England, you know
and
what I mean?
G-Dragon's doing his one with,
with
South
Korea.
Korea's. Yeah.
Hey, did we mention Netherlands? You just said Dutch.
Yeah,
right?
Pata.
Oh, bro, what?
Nuts,
That was a daily paper potential, surely, right? That's a. I think that's from Netherlands, right?
Yeah.
that could have been nice.
They have a thing with the Ops Adidas. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is
Bro,
this is
it's
looking
gonna be
expensive.
crazy, yeah,
This is
straight up.
looking expensive,
straight up.
bro.
It makes you think like why this wasn't done a long time ago. Like this football and fashion
yeah.
coming
Yeah,
together.
I
and
think
doing
it's
this.
only now. Though,
Yeah,
as well.
I think. Well, I mean, you can speak to this better, but I also think like footballers brought fashion. A lot of them, like
Yeah,
like especially when you
100%,
talk that late '90s, early 2000s Brazil squad. Like a lot of them were just fashionable people, and now it's like the brands have built to the point where again, social media plays a massive role. Where people,
maybe before
people
just
probably
the-
just going, "Yo, we want to see Havaianas and Brazil do something together."
Yeah.
True,
and
true,
now
true.
they do.
Whereas back then they were like obviously
Kick ball, bruv.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're coming in looking
Don't
so
care.
Yeah.
elite.
Yeah.
Like, no
Like,
one
that's
cares.
cool and all, but bro, bang three.
Like no one, like nobody cares.
Because I can't lie, it does piss me off if you are the drippiest and you're also
Yes.
doing.
We're facing relegation.
Brother,
bro.
Yeah.
The funniest one was I think it was like 4 years
Is
ago.
it Westbrook? Oh, okay, nah.
Nah, this was LeBron James.
Oh,
He bought the whole squad Tom Ford like the suit. But nah, they came looking elite, bruv. But they came with the shorts though.
oh, yeah, I remember that. I actually remember
The
that.
tie, the suit, the glasses,
The bag, yup.
Yes.
Everyone remembers.
brother. They
No.
got swept. They got swept. Pretty sure they lost that whole
Series?
playoff.
Yeah. Chill on Brown though.
And
Chill on
someone
Brown.
was like,
Chill
LeBron
on
wasted
bro.
all this money.
Yeah,
But to
man.
be fair, like the media was on it.
Yeah.
The media was like, "Yo, this is dope."
Yeah.
You know, to see these guys coming, looking good, Tom Ford, this, that. They're paying attention to the clothing. You know, so I think that's the point in sports where we're at.
It's thanks to social media, really. At the end of the
100%.
day, like the fact that we can all see this now. There's
Yeah.
photos, stuff goes viral, and like you care for players outside of their on-field play.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, this is where it's also props to America and American sports, because the way American sports are especially basketball, I'd say,
NBA.
it's like you can sit so close to the court, so anybody coming as a celebrity or whatever that's sitting courtside is stepping up their look, so that when they're caught on TV and whatnot, and it's like that plays a massive role. And it's like, because that's something I actually do enjoy, like watching. It's like, yo, what is, like you see Chalamet come look fly.
Spike
Joe
Lee
Budden
or
eating his
whatever,
glizzies on the corner or whatever.
Lizzo with
Fat Joe's always,
Brother,
like
you
New York out.
you can't lack when you show up to those games.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
2 more things probably, because I just looked at the time and how long we've been cooking. We have a tea time?
We do.
Okay, beauty. Let's talk Fear No Evil.
Yes.
Yes.
What is it? What's going on? What can the people, what can people, like, I guess, pay attention to when it comes
Where'd
to
the
that?
name come from?
Yeah, where'd the name come
Where'd
from?
the name
Yeah.
come from? It originated, like the name originated, I saw a photo of my dad back when he was like a kid in Africa. He would have been like, 17? And there was a photo of him and he had like a t-shirt, a bag, some dress pants, and like these shoes. I was like, damn, you're fitted. Like, you're
Yeah.
fitted, OG. But it had a shirt, it was like, see no evil, hear no evil, and then fear no evil.
Right.
I was like, that's not how the quote goes, I don't think. Like, I don't think it's fear no evil.
It's speak no evil.
It's
isn't
speak
it?
no evil.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let me do some more research on that. And like, there wasn't really anything about it. I was like, okay, that's dope. And I held that with me. I took a photo of it. And then when it came to actually creating a brand, like I was with a homie and we're like, oh, you want to do this? Let's do this. Like I'd watched Virgil Abloh's like all his info on how to start a brand and stuff like that.
The
Like,
website he's
yeah,
put
everyone
out
was in
there,
their
yeah,
bag.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, let me do this. Let me do this. And I went through with it and I did it while I was in Tasmania.
Yeah.
And like did as much as I could when I was in
Yeah.
Tasmania. And then I obviously moved to Melbourne and underwent my own fashion journey and realized shit, what I wanted before isn't what I want now and where I want to take it. And so it's undergone like a complete transformation to what it was originally when I was in Tasmania. And if it was up to me, I would like, if I were to choose to have a brand or not now, I probably wouldn't. So I could experience life. And then when I'm 30, I can come out with something that I've fully got my worldview. I know exactly what I want. I have my life experience.
Got the book like Kai.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like,
That notebook is never leaving him.
straight up. I would have had a whole thing that I can look back on and be like, yeah. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't have been so eager to create content. Because another reason why I wanted to create content was I wanted to help promote my brand. Because a lot of the big brands that I saw at the time were creator-led or founder-led. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start creating content so I can promote my business. And then it reached a point where my content became the business. And I was like, okay, well then what's the brand now? What is this? So I just see it as a creative outlet. Like, yes, it can make money. You can do all sorts of things through it. But I've reached a point now where I don't want it to be a thing where every month I'm dropping this. I kind of want to create maybe 1 or 2 piece collections that are released maybe 4 times in a year. And like the people that care, that really want it, you can have it. Because the stuff that I make is for a specific type of person. And if it's for you, you're going to love it. If
You've been waiting for this.
You know what I mean? You've been waiting for something like this. And so the rollout, the video, the imagery is something that I take so much care for, because it's the way that I can actually, if I'm talking on brands my whole life, it's like, what you got in the kitchen better be proper. Otherwise, you are under scrutiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I love the fact that I can take the things that matter to me, and even now, like, I'm like, how do I inject my culture and my heritage, my cultural heritage into this to differentiate it from any other Instagram brand out there to make it like a personal thing for me. And so right now, like, I'm going through a phase of like redoing all the branding, the logos, packaging, all sorts of things like that, and making a thing where I'm so happy with this thing and this product that I'm selling to people, and people are spending their hard-earned money on at the end of the day, like, and trying to separate it from me as much as possible, because I don't want people to be like, yo, Godsway, I've messed with your brand because you're running it. I want it to be faceless. There's key collaborators that work on it with me, but when something comes out, it's because you truly love it or you resonate with it.
It's good.
It's good. That's it.
And
so I might chat here or there about it, but it's not the front and center focus. And I'm doing work on it behind the scenes, and it just feels so good, like seeing the success. Like, obviously, you do drop in it, selling out.
That's lit.
Like, that's like a regular occurrence. But it's like, okay, do I want to turn this into a thing where I'm just like trying to make as much money as possible, or I'm trying to communicate a creative vision and influence people through it? Because at the end of the day, like, there's no brand that's come from Tasmania that looks like mine at all. So it's like, you're setting the standard for Tasmanian kids to be like, yo, we can actually do this. Like, there's this figure that's out there that is doing his thing.
Not sure if it's Godsway or not.
It might be that he's doing his thing and has his own brand and is working with these other brands. We can do it too. And just letting them know that, you have to work. There's a standard that you have to achieve, because obviously I did it 3 years ago, 4 years ago, before it was the craziest, most popular thing to do. Like, right now, in the era that we're in, everyone's doing it. And starting a brand is hard. And so being able to have an audience now, at a great time, because all the attention's on brands, creators, content.
People want to be a part of something. Like, there is a sense of the belonging that a brand provides. I think that's the whole Apple mentality. Like, why would you want to have an Android when everyone else has got an Apple? You know what I mean? So it's like, when it comes to brands, there is a like, oh, this is us. This is the group. This is the crew. I remember there was a brand back in the day called
Social Belonging.
Yeah, Social Belonging. There's a brand called like Forgiven from, I think, New York. I used to rock their stuff all the time, right? But then they had like a mailing list and everything. Never met anyone. I think I'd reached out to like even the founder, so we chatted like on an Instagram DM type thing. But I was like, oh, I felt like you feel like you're part of something. And I think that's why brands are so at the forefront now. I think people can go like, capitalist, it's capitalism, this, that. But there's an element of like, this is now a way of how people can, like, I guess, be a part of something now these days. So
but I think people
big
want
part they play.
People want business. People want money.
Oh, the brands do for sure. Like,
100%.
But
also profitable.
But also, like, you can see the brands that aren't just there to make money. Because, like, if you're just there to make money, you ride on trends.
Not just to make money.
If you're there to make good clothes and community and make profit off you set trends.
Like, there's people that are curating the moment. And that's what I was going to say. Like,
Merch is a great example.
That was literally, bro, Merch was in my head as well too, bro. But you were saying, like, you could create a brand that creates profit, or you can try to take care in terms of the rollout, in terms of the media, the branding and everything. It's like, those are two different vehicles. Like, it's not that it's easy to make a very profitable business, but when you get a following, get enough attention, and there's good trends to jump onto, you can do that, right?
When you think about it, clothes is probably one of the most unprofitable things, especially good quality clothes.
Everyone else is.
Because it's so much overheads. But product, then marketing, then shipping fees, then packaging fees. It's like
very little margin for it.
Very little margin,
especially when starting out. It's hard.
Exactly. You have to move volume for clothes to make sense.
And then if you're to move the volume, you need to put the money up front to actually get the stock.
Exactly.
So then if it doesn't sell, you're in the hole 20K.
Now you got 4,000 t-shirts.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Sitting in the crib like, damn.
I want to do a quick blind ranking of designers.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to say a designer's name, and you're going to tell me where they rank. Top 5, all right?
Yup.
Number 1, Jerry Lorenzo.
5.
Goodness gracious. Fair.
5.
Sean Stussy.
I don't know who's going to be on this list. 4.
Virgil Abloh.
Jesus, I feel bad now because, like, 3. I have to put him 3.
Mike Amiri.
Oh, my God. I cooked the whole list. I guess I have to put him 2, man. I have to put him 2 then.
Which means number 1 is Ronnie Feig.
As a like designer collaborator, he's probably like the GOAT at what he does.
I actually love it.
Like collaborations, he's the GOAT of what he does. I wouldn't say he's the greatest fashion designer ever.
What's he behind?
He does Kith.
Oh, okay. Right.
But like this is Messi's last World Cup ever, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that's doing the collaboration with Messi to create the drip. You know what I mean? That's crazy. They picked you.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I
an
mean?
incredible bridge almost,
So like he can bring anything. Like he can do any. He's done
this
so many
brother.
shoes. Like he's legendary for that. But who would I put?
Yeah, you cooked that, bro.
I did.
Put number 1.
Why Jerry Lorenzo at 5 though? Like, as in, obviously you didn't know, but like that was a clear I don't.
It's just what he did with the essentials, man. Like I can't forgive him. The essentials hoodies. You know what I mean?
Just
like
the way it became like litter.
Yeah, it's like that's what he's known for. Like he's done stuff with Fear of God now.
Yeah.
That's dope. Like he even you know what I mean? Like the Fear of God athletics, the collaborations that he's doing. But like when you said fashion designers, I'm like
that hoodie.
I was like, okay, as a fashion designer, Jerry Lorenzo, if I had to name him with the people that I'm thinking are going to come up on the list, he's not touching, you know what I mean, a Sean Stussy and what Sean Stussy did, you know what I mean? And even with Sean Stussy, the reason why I like wanted to put him, I put him like, what, 4?
4, yeah.
Is because he was only with Stussy for the first 10 years maybe. Like he started it, but like the Stussy that you know now does not have, he didn't touch it. He didn't touch it at all. The Stussy that you know today, it's not him.
Nah, you want to rack some of these guys' brains sometimes because it's like,
I want to know
why didn't
how
I
you
think of
think.
that? Why didn't I think of that, bro? Like, how the heck did you come to this, bro? Yeah, it's an interesting. I think it's creativity in general because I could be doing stuff that they're like, bro, I could never have thought that. I just glazed myself. But like, I think creativity is that. Like, it's people just get to see things that you just would see working, and then somehow it becomes a thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's a wave, bro. It just knocks you out. You can't even fight. Again, the Central hoodie, for example, right? You can't even fight the amount of people that are saying, this is what I need to cop. It's mad.
You guys remember Antisocial Social Club?
Oh, brother. Is that you? Nah. To be fair, back in the day when they were hot, it's like...
Back in the days where when I
coveted one of them Johns. Yeah,
never.
But I look at the back of this guy's tee all the time, like, frick, bro. I just want to have that Antisocial.
I need that.
bro.
Cool, bro.
Because I think I got it from
V-Loan, bro. Like,
I got it from a friend, and every time I put it on, everybody's just like, "Oh,
is that the one? It was the flower John.
It's a flower.
Yeah, I remember it, bro.
I'm gonna go find that one."
I remember it.
Low-key, I love that
throwback,
one.
man.
Yeah, that was.
Have you ever been approached to do work by Culture Kings?
One of my first few brand deals were with Culture Kings. And like, I will shout out Culture Kings because they picked me when I didn't have much motion at the time. I'll mess with them, but it's like, now...
It wouldn't align.
I'm not even going to say too much. Yeah. But like, it's just, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
because it's like, what they do is like, I don't know, they're not for me. They're not for my audience.
And your
really.
Audience either now.
Yeah.
Black
They're
Pyramid.
for the cotton on audience.
But when I was a kid, like, Culture Kings was like, 100%, it's gold. So I'll never disrespect them. But it's like, for me now.
Last King's Black Pyramid, bro.
It's like the entry, you know?
Yeah, entry. Straight up.
Not even
we
entry.
need Doc Martens.
This is,
Yeah.
I'm going home happy as heck because Godsway co-signed my docs, man. You feel me?
I had to.
All right, we got tea time?
I got a quick tea time. Let's see. This is the best one I can find right now. Am I being dramatic or is this low-key weird? My stepmom has always hated the idea of me having kids before her. For reference, I am 24, she is 30 and with my dad. I did a test after I got back from my ex-boyfriend's place and her response was, if you are, we have options and one of them isn't to keep it.
Hey.
Her reason being, because she wants one before I have one. Fast forward to now, I am not at home, I'm with my boyfriend and I'm 8 weeks pregnant. She knows and is all over the moon about it. However, weird English, sorry. However, she told my dad before I could. And now has just said she's logged my pregnancy into her pregnancy app to track it. I feel so weird about it all. What do I do?
What the heck is going
I want to know what's in her head.
Nah, but did we glaze past 24?
6 years apart.
24.
Yeah,
Stepmom
6
is
years apart.
30. That is a
That
wild
is-
boy.
That's a wild boy.
That is a wild boy.
That's a wild boy.
Ooh, yeah,
We don't talk about men like
This is why they're going to London, bro.
too many adults are comfortable like entertaining someone that's within their children's age.
Goodness gracious.
It's very weird.
So this is why I'm not. It's a bit weird. The stepmom like, oh, I want to have a kid before you. But this is why it's not too weird.
What?
Because no. Listen, hear me out. They are peers.
Straight up.
If they were on a night out, they run into the bathroom, they're having brunch the next
You
morning.
get me? This is peer beef.
She has homies that age.
You feel me, bro? So this is like she's trying to talk as a stepmom,
Sibling rivalry.
whereas it's sibling rivalry, bro. Like, so she's trying to use stepmom authority as a year 12 buddy to a year 7.
Yeah.
Do you feel
What
me?
to do with having the kids?
Well, I mean, obviously, so she wants to have the position of stepmom, and I've given your dad another child before you've been able to give him a grandchild.
Because now the grandchild's going to
He's
be older
beloved.
than his uncle.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that grandchild is the golden child.
Word.
Solve the family beef.
I love how this guy just made a whole. It's like this is exactly what she's thinking. She's probably
In reality, she's probably just a maniac.
listening to this is like
Give her the benefit
it's
of the
like
doubt, though.
I agree. Yeah. No. It's like
That sounds better than what I was thinking.
like does the stepmom knows this?
But I think Dad's just a wild boy.
That's-
Yeah,
bro.
that's actually kind of
He made that situation weird.
Like, you know what it is? I don't know if we said this or we think about this in general life. Some people don't like peace.
I don't want peace.
All problems, always. Because you didn't have to have this scenario play out in your family life, bro. What do you mean 6 years, bro? Yeah, that's a toughie, bro. Is there a solution here? I mean,
Because that's
she moved out.
mad. Like, dad has a 24-year-old kid,
But
and he is with a 30-year-old.
that aside,
No.
it is weird to track someone else's.
Yeah,
pregnancy.
let's go back to the stepmom.
That's very,
You're
very-
too-
like that's manipulative, crazy. I don't know what it is. Almost threatening. That's threatening.
Yeah. That's
I'm
intervention
tracking
order.
your shit. Like,
Yeah.
you're either popping it out or you're not.
Yeah.
He's the size of a cherry now, isn't he?
Yeah, whoa.
I bet she's kicking now, hey.
That sounded like fighting words, bro.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry? I don't know who to help here.
Yeah.
I think she moved out, which is a good
Pops is crazy, and he chose a crazy one.
chose a crazy one.
Yeah, I think everyone is probably crazy.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Beautiful family. On that note, man, it's been very lovely to have you here, bro.
What a way to end it.
Are you guys watching the NBA playoffs?
Nah, man,
course,
I've
man.
tapped
You
out
are?
in the NBA.
Yeah,
what Wemby did today,
Yeah.
it.
He's
Yeah.
no one has a solution for that guy.
like I don't even know how to explain this to you, but he's a 7'6".
That's crazy.
He pulled up from half court today, and
That's
hit-
drag.
pulled up from half court.
He just did this.
This guy, his head's touching the roof.
It's so crazy.
Bro. It's
Like
so
I'm just,
mad.
and you're just watching him move like he's 5'10". You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
that's the cooked part,
You know what I
man.
mean? It's like Ronaldo, but imagine like Ronaldo in like 08.
Yeah.
But if
mad.
he was 7
Pure
foot,
flair.
built like Virgil van Dijk.
Just gone
Is
through everybody.
Wemby taller than KD?
Wemby's
He's-
6
Yeah.
inches taller than KD.
So he you know what we used to call KD Slenderman, right?
Mhm.
Shush.
yeah, no.
Like, little boy to me,
You're
now.
good,
Like,
bro.
because
Yeah.
this looks like he's been moving like
Alien.
it's another level.
Alien.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, have you seen the photo of Wemby in the bar wearing a cowboy hat?
Oh wait, maybe I have.
He posted this a while ago, and it's like everyone is like here in the bar, and there's just him in the distance, and he's like here.
You're like,
with
what?
a hat as well,
With a
just to stand
cowboy
out
hat.
more,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like what the heck?
That guy's
Yeah, no, I'm very. I really want the Knicks to win.
Just for the law?
Yes.
Just because it's New York, bro. I love New York.
If Knicks win, bro, New York will not get over
Bro,
this
apparently
for the next 20 years.
they're gonna stop. They're stopping. What's it called? Showing the away games outside the stadium in New York because they were doing that, but they were like, "Yo, it's just getting too
Oh, it's getting
rowdy,
rowdy, yeah,
too
right.
rowdy."
Bro.
With Mandani in there right now too,
Yeah.
like this, he's got.
This
thing
is
on
the year
culture.
for teams that haven't won it in a long time in every sport to win it. Arsenal just did it.
Oh, yeah,
New York is gonna do, bro.
if New York do it, I think the world's
They
gonna
swept the last part of the
The world's gonna
series.
end.
They're gonna sweep this one. They're 3-0 up.
I'm telling you, if New York wins, bro,
World's gonna go on fire.
Straight up.
for like whole 2 weeks, bro.
I need side
Side
talk. I
talk?
need
Yes,
side talk.
Yes, I need that. Bro, there was a video where they're asking a guy, what was it? They're asking a guy, they're like, you're standing,
Oh yeah, I know exactly.
Rihanna, and then Bronson's behind you.
Which way you going?
And one of the comments was like, I'll go forward so I can go backward for harder.
Brady said, nah, man.
I love it. Bro.
You know what? There's
I
just
need
certain
that.
teams that win. It's just good.
Yeah,
it's good
like
for
it's
them.
just good.
Yeah.
Could be good, bro.
New
So,
York has had, like, they have incredible franchises, but just shite. They don't win anything.
It's one of
None
those.
of
No
their
history.
teams.
No history.
Yeah, they say that if New York is doing good, then NBA is in good hands.
Yeah.
100%.
Like it's actually
how many more games? Or when's this done?
Well, they're 3-0
This
up in
conference
the
now?
conference finals.
Right.
So hopefully they sweep.
Yeah.
And,
And
the
then-
Spurs
That's gonna go to
Thunder
7.
Series.
That's
yeah,
gonna
it's
go to
tied 2-2 now, and it's first to 4 wins.
but it's
So we think we could end up with Spurs
and
Knicks.
Knicks. Yeah,
But
bro.
if it goes to 7, I think OKC take because it'll be OKC at home, right?
Yeah, I can see my take that one
Yeah.
still.
But
I
they're
don't know.
injured. They're like J Dub's injured and AJ Mitchell's injured.
Yeah.
So the only one that's really doing anything on offense is Shea.
Yeah.
And if they got Shea in the box, then
This is tough.
long day. Long day.
Bro,
I want
them-
OKC or Spurs.
Bro, them ticket prices is insane.
Madison Square Garden,
They're like-
courtside tickets.
How much
You want to
is that?
buy them?
They're like
280K
Yeah.
USD.
Yeah.
USD. Where you pulling that
280,
from?
yeah.
To watch a game, 200K USD.
Oh.
Joe Budden is making so much money, man.
Bro.
How's this guy rocking up to everything?
Bro, like it's
That's
actually
wild.
like legit. Like 280 for one ticket.
You will see me there.
Yeah, one of these
You
days.
see
One of
me
these
there,
days.
I
one
don't know how, but you will see me there.
You will see me there, bro.
You know who's had an incredible career, but like when it first came in the league, it was like this guy cooked it. Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, D Mitch when he's at the Jazz, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
As in, he was a
It was
talk of the
Donovan
town.
Mitchell that leaked the Iggy Azalea.
No, that was wasn't that Nick Young? No, wait, hold on.
Nick Young was
it was
dating
two
it. It
Nick
was
Young.
Donovan
It
Mitchell
was
that-
two
yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Young, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Because I feel like everyone hated him after that.
Yeah, everyone.
Was it Donovan Mitchell?
Nah, it was something.
I
else.
don't know if it was D Mitch.
No,
I know
it wasn't.
Nick Young was involved.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was-
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo
It was
Russell,
D'Angelo
my
Russell.
bad.
Yeah.
D'Lo did that.
Deloading.
Traded
that's
his
it.
ass.
Loading. And this is why we don't want our sports people to be too much on the socials or in our
Yeah.
face, bro, because then you're you
Yeah,
get linked
you're
for
leaking
cheating,
the-
Bro,
bro.
you know what's my favorite? Like when the players beefing with like the analyst, and that is actually my favorite beef, bro. Like you see Stephen A. Smith beefing with Jalen Brown.
Oh, that is the funniest.
Because Jalen Brown is streaming, breaking down like the
game.
game.
Yeah.
I actually like that. Like he's breaking down the games. Like this
He's
is
doing
why
film with us.
This is why we lost the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen A's like, shut up, bro.
Stephen A. man, you never played the game.
Exactly.
Like, bro, shut up, bro. And then now they're beefing,
Properly.
and I'm like,
I'm there.
this kind of cool.
Nah, bro, it's the world we're in, man.
the world,
man.
I like what's his name? He's getting fat, has a beard now.
Goodness
Damn.
me, bro.
Damn.
Don't tell me talk about James Harden, bro.
No.
That's been
No. Analyst now.
Fat has a beard.
Oh, it's gonna piss me off.
Fat has a beard.
Like not fat, but he's getting a bit chunky.
Kendrick Perkins. Wow.
The fact that you pulled that,
Wow.
you're the one with the problem.
Wow. My fault.
That
I
the guy
like
said
it.
getting. I don't know, man.
And now we love you, man. I know, yeah.
Been
He's been there for about 4 years.
I was gonna say, real quick, anything to look out for?
Anything to look out for?
Content piece, anything major coming your way? World Cup is on the way. Is there a series you got coming cooking? What's happening?
Which team you going for as well?
Team I'm going for? All right. Me personally, I want to see England win it just for like what will happen. Like first time winning it since like what, the 60s. the whole world would shut down.
It's been 60 years.
But for me personally, if Portugal win it,
No.
the
Yeah.
absolute I'm pushing the Nazis Ballon d'Or campaign. Bruno Fernandes Ballon d'Or. Bruno Fernandes Ballon d'Or. If
You did say you were a man, right?
Portugal snip that
come on, man.
and Ronaldo gets a World Cup, it's raps. I'm gonna be the most insufferable guy ever. Straight up.
I'm telling you, this
You might
is
get
the
a
year for
non-follow
teams
also.
that have- This is the year for teams that haven't won their trophies in a long time.
Brazil?
Now you know what?
If they-
I
if
almost
they
cried
bring
when I saw
I think
Neymar.
Spain's having it.
When I saw Neymar made it, I was like, bro, this is.
Yeah, that pissed me off. This isn't a football
Wait, what?
podcast.
Yeah, I
but
know, but separate. Team.
I'm happy for him, but like,
He doesn't deserve it.
it's that I don't get why João Pedro is not in the squad. That's the one that didn't make sense for me. 20 goals and assists this year. It's like in the Premier League as well. It's like this doesn't make sense. But this is a football podcast.
For the law, bro.
It is. You can't not take him. Yeah, I get it. It's his last one.
100%.
His age mates are all going. So
All right, let's wrap it up, man. This is
Wrap
beautiful.
it up.
thank you for joining us. Like we always say, whether you're at the start, life's been blown apart. What do I say?
Full of heart.
Or just full of heart. Just remember, you're only half smart. I butchered it, but I don't care.
It's your boy Rashad McCants, man. We out the mud.
And that was good, bro.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you.